Hey everybody, Matthew and Josh here from MiniWarGaming.com, and in today's Warhammer 40k Battle Report, I'm going to be playing with my new Space Marine chapter against Josh's Adeptus Mechanicus with their new codex.
And after this bat rep, you can go into MiniWarGaming Vault and watch Matthew and I play his custom Space Marine chapter against my Orks at the 1500 point level. You can follow the link in the description below for that bat rep.
We play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Warhammer 40k Battle Report.
Let's start by taking a look at my brand new Space Marine chapter. I'm sorry that I'm not going to be able to do it justice for how awesome it looks. We'll be putting up probably a video some other time where I showcase this. This was a wonderful project of mine that I did not do. It's something I really wanted. So I hired Best Overall Painting to do this. That's a guy that's somewhat local to us, and he's done other painting for us. And so you can check him out at bestoverallpainting.com. And basically, the narrative of this was the idea from the novel Belisarius called The Great Work. And he comes across the last of a Space Marine chapter. And the way they describe them, it made me want to play Space Marines. And so, but not just any Space Marines, but ones basically who have lost the rest of their chapter to the Tyranids. So their home world, their chief recruiting world, was lost to them. And there's some sort of dishonor on them. We're planning on doing a narrative campaign with these eventually. It might be a little while before you see that. But essentially it'll be a narrative campaign of them trying to get redemption. Like a typical Space Marine story arc with maybe some twists and turns thrown in there. Depends on how it all turns out. They feel that they've been dishonored because they failed to protect the people of their homeworld, and also they lost a lot of their chapter. And so they're basically on crusades to hunt down this Hive fleet and end it, or at least protect other people from its wrath. And so in this narrative, the Adeptus Mechanicus were working with us. We managed to purge a world of the Tyranids, but when it came time to exterminatus the planet, the AdMech wanted to study it instead, which was going to cause lots of problems. Maybe Tyranid organisms will be able to get away, or it's going to delay our next fight. And so we didn't like that, and so this is our first kind of skirmish to see. There's no long-term idea for this, just except for an excuse for a battle report. And so yeah, so this is converted up heavily with lots of Tyranid bits. And it's going to be a Salamander successor chapter. Now this is my first time really playing Space Marines. Like, I'm very familiar with the basic stats, but there's all the stratagems and all that kind of stuff. So forgive me if I get things wrong. Feel free to point out mistakes, or like, hey, you should have used this stratagem there, or that's garbage, do this instead. I'm not looking to make the perfect army. This is definitely not a top tier Space Marine army, but it's more built on the narrative. Also, I have a little contest I want to do. I don't have a name for this chapter yet, and I could go to some random name generator and come up with one, and that's fine. But anybody who will give me a name that I end up using, I will send you a start collecting box set of whatever you want, of 40k or Age of Sigmar. So you just got to, if I use it basically, or some variety or some version of it that I get inspiration from you. So just leave a comment below with your ideas. Remember, the name of the Space Marine chapter would have been before they lost everything to the Tyranids, so it shouldn't be related to the Tyranids necessarily. And so just to give you the narrative backstory, they're a Salamander successor. They care about their people. That's why I like Salamanders, because they're one of the few that actually do. And they're kind of crusade-like, especially now that they're broken. Now they just want to kind of go and redeem themselves, even if it means marching to their death. They're not suicidal, but just that kind of upset about what had happened. So let's go through the actual mechanics of the whole thing. It's going to be led by a chapter master. That's right, he's been upgraded to a chapter master, and who's got a combi flamer and a power fist. And all sorts of upgrades here. I spent 5 command points before the game started. And so he's got the Warlord trait of a Chapter Master, which lets me generate extra command points, possibly. Gave them the armor, that's the 2-up save, and then +1 toughness and wounds characteristic. But I also gave them the stratagem that lets him take a second Warlord trait from the Salamanders, which is he's going to do the Lord of Fire. It's an aura of 6 inches that lets people re-roll the number of shots for flame weapons. So that's kind of fun and on theme. Everything is going to be Flamer and Melta, as you're going to find out. Next to him is a Master of Sanctity, a chaplain, the last chaplain. And this chaplain, because he's Master of Sanctity, knows an additional litany. Can do the 1 stratagem to do an extra litany on top of that, and he gets +1 to his prayers, essentially 2-up instead of a 3-up. And I gave him a Warlord trait as well, so that you can't reroll hits, wounds, or damage against him. And it does one other thing too, I think. I can't remember, but I'll make sure to get that. Behind him we have our Chief Apothecary. Now he's carrying the banner from the Ancient. So that's got a list of all the fallen that from this chapter. And so he's a Chief Apothecary, so he's got all those upgrades as well. He doesn't have a Warlord trait. Wait, no, he's got the Warlord trait, but not the Relic. So, you know, he can heal 3 instead of D3, and he can bring back somebody for free rather than spending the command points on it. But I gave him the Trust of Nocturne or something. It basically lets you take one of the Salamander relics, even though they're not a Salamander's army, because they're a successor chapter, instead of a regular one. So I just spent an extra command point for a relic and that extra command point there. And I gave the Sigil of Vulcan, which I'm going to rename narratively to be whatever this banner is. It gives him a +1 attacks, the +1 to his attacks characteristic. And then once per battle, he can raise it high, give himself another attack, and then all core units within 6 inches get +1 attack as well. So, you know, he just kind of goes forward and shouts the name of the Lost Brethren, and then everybody wants to go forward and crush some skulls because of that. Then we got a Tech Marine, not a Chief Tech Marine or whatever they're called, the Master of the Forge. He just happens to be the last one alive. So he's been promoted, but he doesn't have all the skills of the Master of the Forge. And you can see he's even got some Tyranid parts that he's managed to harvest back into to replace some of the weapons, because they haven't had a chance to do anything better than that. Maybe Heresy, but who cares? Because they're just going to keep going until they're dead anyway, so who cares? No time for an Inquisitor to really follow up on their duties. He's got his like Meltas and Flamers and all his weapons, because he's got the whole servo harness. And he's going to be accompanied by 4 little servitors, just for fun. One with a multi-melta, the rest with just their little servo arms. And they're going to be his little posse. And as we swing over, this is a battalion, so we need our 3 troop choices. And so we've got 3 tactical squads. This is all firstborn, if you hadn't noticed. There's no Primaris here. Maybe one day I'll add Primaris, kind of like how in Belisarius Call's book, they added Primaris to that army. But, you know, it's a different chapter at that point. But same color scheme, perhaps. And so we've got 2 min squads of 5 and a big squad of 10. That spiky thing is going to be a Thunderhammer. And we've got Combi Flamer there and a Flamer. And then next here we got a Thunderhammer, and I think that's Combi Flamer as well. And the back here is our Melta squad. So we've got Power Fist with Melta Gun, Combi Melta, Melta Gun, and Multi Melta. And then we've got a STERNGUARD veteran squad. Remember these guys? Got a Power Fist there. We got some heavy flamers, and the rest have Combi Flamers. All about flamers. Purge the alien. And then we've got a close combat Terminator squad. Decided to mix their weapons, not because this is good or bad, but because it's supposed to represent the last of the Terminators. So, you know, there was an assault squad with all lightning claws, there was an assault squad with all thunderhammers, but this is the only ones left, so they are working together. So we've got, looks like 3 thunderhammer storm shields and 2 lightning claw Terminators. And then for our vehicles, we've got a dedicated transport, a RHINO. Nothing special except how awesome it looks. And we got a Land Raider Redeemer, so with all the flame cannons, assault cannons, and multi-melta on the back there. And then we've got 2 Venerable Dreadnoughts with multi-meltas and heavy flamers with their Dreadnought close combat weapons. So these are obviously very important to the chapter, as there's some ancient heroes. Like I said, we haven't done the narrative campaign for it yet, so I don't have names for all the sergeants and the characters. This is my first game ever playing with them. And so we'll kind of develop the narrative as we go along. So that is my 2,000 points of Space Marines.
Here we go, looking at 2,000 points of Ad Mech. Trying to bounce around, try different Forge Worlds out. So this will be one of the distant Forge Worlds. This is a rad saturated Forge World. So the primary trait here is Radiant Disciples, which each time a range attack targets a core unit with this dogma. If you're more than 12 away, you subtract 1 from the strength. Kind of cool. And for the secondary, I'm just going to pick Scarifying Weaponry. The list isn't really tailored to make use of it, but I kind of want to see how a couple squads use it. And I add 1 to the strength characteristic and improve the armor pen of 1 by radium weapons. So that would be the Vanguard and the Sulphurhounds in the back. It's kind of what I'm focusing on there. I'd love to make a list eventually that's pretty much all of them, but before I do that, I want to see how this works. So looking at the list proper, I've got a SKITARI Marshal up front there. He is the new model. He will be, you know what, he's going to be the Warlord. He's in charge today. Gave him the EXEMPLAR'S Eternity Relic, so that allows him to reroll hit rolls and wound rolls of 1 in a bubble around him. For, I think it's basically going to be for the SKITARII units there that are core. I also upgraded him, gave him the SKITARII Warlord trait of FIREPOINT, TELEMETRY, Cache. So I select a friendly SKITARII core within 9 of him, or select another friendly Forge World core data tether unit on the battlefield. And they are treated as receiving the benefits of light cover against attacks. And if you're entirely honored within a terrain feature and you have the infantry keyword, you get just an additional +1. So, kind of neat. I thought that was interesting. Looking at the other characters up there, I've got a Tech Priest Manipulus. He will be upgraded to have the Sonic Reaper, so I'll spend the 1 command point to give him the Relic Transonic Cannon. And then I've got 2 Enginseers hanging out as well. Now, the way that this works is for every Manipulus or Dominus in your list, you can take an Enginseer, or I think it's a Techno-Archaeologist, and have them not take up a Force Org slot. So that's why it seems like there's a bunch of characters. I know Matthew was just about to ask, Josh, that's too many characters, what are you doing?
I figured you had some weird rule-bending way to do it.
Yeah, pretty much,
There's another character over there.
Yeah, but that's an elite. But technically, he doesn't fill up an elite slot unless I want him to, for every Dominus or Manipulus I take.
Coolio.
It gets complicated. I've got a unit of 20 SKITARII Vanguard there. No upgrades other than there's going to be a data tether and an Omni specs in there. It really, really looks like there's an arc rifle, but I promise you there's just a smudge on the camera, and that is indeed a data tether.
A blue data tether.
Yeah.
Wrapped around the regular weapon.
Yes, exactly. You are picking up what I'm putting down. Behind them, I've got 2 units of SKITARII Rangers, 10-man units. The Reach is going to have an Omni specs in there. Nothing too fancy. I think I got the proper models for that.
And Omnispecs, what does it do now? Is it just ignore cover?
Why you gotta put me on the spot like that, man?
Because I want to know what it does. Because I know before
I wanted to too. I was like, you know what? I played a bunch of games without them, and I'm like, for 5 points, it really seems like it's worth taking this.
Yeah. I'll give you 2 seconds. And the answer is?
It, of course, just means that every time a model in the bearer's unit makes a range attack, the target does not receive the benefits of light cover.
Okay, so it still gets -1 for dense cover, all that kind of stuff.
Yep, I still get penalized for that.
Yeah. That's more what I was looking for, because I knew it was going to ignore light cover. Right. I didn't know if they would then update it to also ignore dense cover.
No. Next up, for troop choices, I've got 2 units of KATAPHRON Breachers. They're all going to have just the heavy arc rifles. I want to see how they do. Because I want to give everything a fair shake before I kind of make my mind up. So that rounds off my troop choices. Behind them, I have a unit of 6 of the SERBERYS SULPHURHOUNDS. No upgrades on them. I'm not actually going to take that carbine. I don't have the points for it. It's just going to be dual pistols. And then I also have an Iron Strider Ballistarii next to them. Other things I should go over real quick. Actually, I'm going to go back because I'm already forgetting here. The Vanguard, I'm going to have the Programmed Retreat Warlord trait on their alpha, so they can fall back and still shoot.
That's the big squad?
That's the big squad, Sorry. Yep. And then the other squad of the Rangers is going to have the Battle Sphere uplink, the nicer painted one. So the one on the right-hand side.
I was going to say, they're both nicely painted.
They're both nicely painted, but I like
shinier than
I like the ones on the right-hand side better.
See, so I like the dollar ones better.
Well, you're kind of a dull person.
Okay, then.
So yeah, that cost me a couple extra command points, but hopefully it's going to put some work in. Back over to the list proper, so I've got my Iron Strider Ballistarii. This has got his Twin Cognus autocannon. That rounds off the fast attack choices. For elite choices up front, I've got 2 squads of 10 Fulgurite ELECTRO-PRIESTS. I still haven't quite decided to run them as a 20-man squad yet. I don't think that's the right way to do it, but I might one day in the proper list. I've also got a Cybernetica Datasmith there to hang out with the robots, which we'll talk about as we move over to the heavy support choices. So 3 robots. The way I'm going to run them is that they're going to have the gun on the shoulder, and then each one is going to have a gun arm and a close combat arm. I think it's my preferred way to run these. I haven't ripped them apart yet. I don't have the heart to do it, and, well, the time to do it, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to rip these guys apart and maybe magnetize the arms. Behind them, rounding off the heavy support choices, I've got 2 of my Doomcrawlers, one with a neutron laser and one with the heavy phosphor, twin heavy phosphor on it. and that is 2,000 points on the nose of brand new rad saturated AdMech.
Today's mission is from the Open War Mission Pack. For deployment, each player deployment zone run the long table edges, and are each 12 inches away from the center of the battlefield. The objective, incisive attack. It states, the players roll off. Starting with the winner, each player alternates placing objective markers numbered 1 through 3 until 3 have been set up. Each objective marker must be more than 3 inches away from the edge of the battlefield, more than 9 inches away from other objective markers, and not within a deployment zone. At the start of the first battle round, one player randomly determines one objective marker to be active by rolling 1d3. At the end of each battle round, each player scores 1 victory point for each objective marker they control, scoring 1 additional victory point if they control the objective marker that is active. For the twist, we have Last Stand. Units automatically pass morale tests. The player with the most victory points at the end of the battle is the winner.
And we're going to be playing on a ruined world that was infested by Tyrannus but has now been purged. So we're using a GameMat.eu battle mat. And then we've got also some pre-painted terrain from GameMat. And then we've got some Tyrannus stuff, painted up by Greenleaf Terrain. But all this hard foam terrain is from Micro Art Studios. And then we've also got aquarium terrain that's been repainted or dusted up by Adam from Greenleaf Terrain as well. We've got over 50 companies right now that give our Silver Vault members discounts. If you want to see the list of the companies, whether you're a Vault member or not, or Silver Vault member, you can go to miniwargaming.com/silver. Oh, my brain just died. Silver discount, I believe it is. Or go to our site and click on Vault Silver Discount. And you can see them regardless of whether you are a Vault member or not, or a Silver Vault member. You just won't get the coupon codes unless you're a Silver Vault member. You can save a lot of money that way. So we are going to roll off and get deployed. Oh, I should point out, we've agreed before the game that every single piece of Tyranid terrain has like a spore cloud around it, so they will have the dense cover rules, which is a little unusual for solid terrain, because these are going to be obstacles with dense cover. So if the unit or model is partially covered by it, then it would, well, the unit only counts if every model is partially covered by it. It'll be -1 to shoot said unit. And we are deployed. That was hard not having a ton of transports to put my guys in. I'm just on foot. Except for a couple transports, of course. You got a lot of guys. Look at all of them. They're just swarming across the table.
You better believe, at this point, I still got to get the models together and get a painter to work on them and all that, because there's a ton of stuff on the go right now, but I'm assuming we're going to see at least another 20 Rangers added, another 40 Vanguard.
They just do like swarms of troops.
Just a big SKITARII swarm.
Yeah, I got my Land Raider full of Terminators, RHINO full of a couple squads of tacticals. I put the STERNGUARDs over here, so there's just one objective over here. We're going to roll in a moment to find out which one's the one that's worth 2.
We already know this is.
I really hope it's not that one.
It's gonna be that one.
Because if it's not that one, then I can just focus on these 2 over here and play the game over here, which is where I put most of my army. So I have a 2 out of 3 chance of that going my way. I've got a 1 out of 3 chance of it really going my way. That's what I want it to be, 1, but I'll take a 2, easily. So we do that before the first battle round starts. So you can just do it now because we're not going to choose who goes first. We're just going to roll off. So go ahead and roll a D3. Hey!
There it is. Okay.
All right. This is the important one. It's worth 2 victory points. The other ones are worth 1 each. And those are scored at the end of the battle round, remember. So now let's roll off to see who goes first. I don't know which one I want. So.
And high dice roll must go first.
Yes. There's not a choosing to go first.
Because that's the
GT rule, and we've added it in because we really like it. We actually really like that. Oh, reroll. I know you want to go second. Don't you?
It doesn't matter. I want to not. Oh, okay.
You win. You doubled my die.
Huzzah!
Okay, well you got to figure it out first then.
Great. There's so much stuff I got to do. Oh. Over to my command phase. Tons of stuff I got to do. The stuff that's going to be always pretty much the same that I want to get in the habit of is I get my command point, obviously. But then we're going to start stacking some buffs onto my unit of Rangers there. So I'm going to give them the program retreat. They're eligible to fall back and shoot. Doesn't matter right now, but again, want to get in the habit of that.
So hold on. That lasts for how long?
I think it's until my next command phase.
To be able to fall back and retreat?
No, fall back and still shoot.
So why? Oh, sorry, fall back.
So
why do you care about giving it to them right now then?
Because I want to get in the habit of remembering all my buffs and putting all my buffs.
Oh, geez. Okay. So you're doing everything, even the inconsequential ones.
100%.
Like this is not a stratagem. This is just an ability.
Yeah, at the point that we're filming this, my other AdMech stuff hasn't went up yet, except for the review bat rep. So, again, trying to build good habits.
Got it.
And then the Battle Fear Uplink and the FIREPOINT telemetry cache, I think it's called. The other two SKITARII buffs, they're all going right there.
Which gives them what?
They ignore the penalty for advancing and
firing
assault weapons, or for moving and firing heavy weapons. They don't have any heavy weapons, but that's beneficial for the Ranger squads. And then the other one is they are benefiting from light cover.
Regardless of where they are?
Regardless of where they are. And if they're in light cover, they get an additional +1 to their save.
Got it.
Continuing on, the Doctrinas. So I'm going to go ahead and pop my... we're going to go for the Bulwark Imperative. So all my SKITARII stuff has +1 to its save.
The SKITARII are the guys.
Yeah,
not the servitors.
Not the servitors or the ELECTRO-PRIESTS.
Right, so the Rangers and Vanguard,
Or
basically.
the Enginseers or the Manipulus.
Yeah.
Or the robots or the...
Well, the robots are robots, right? So that's what I meant
Right.
by guys, not robots.
So the Bulwark Imperative, +1 to the save. You can't get a better save characteristic of 2.
So hold on, so they're going to get always benefiting from light cover and a +1 save?
Yeah.
What does that bring them to?
2 up.
Wow.
Yeah. If I was going with Lucius, which is probably my favorite right now, if you fire at anything Lucius and you're only doing 1 damage, they get +1 to their save. And they've also got a Warlord trait where I can just put essentially transhuman physiology on a unit for free every turn.
Nice.
There's lots of weird stuff going on.
And you have the thing that if I fire more than 12 inches away, it's -1 strength.
Indeed I do.
So basically, don't shoot them.
Don't even bother.
And it's just them that have all those buffs, but all your SKITARII have the +1
Have the
save.
+1 save. Now, and that's the optimization. Is deprecation? Deprecation, is that the right way to say that? I'm never going to say it right, Matthew.
Yeah, deprecator. Oh, deprecation. Yeah, deprecation.
Okay, so I
It's not defecation.
no, I didn't think it was defecation.
You can say that if you like.
Now I'm not gonna be able to not see that. Now, everything SKITARII in the list now also gets -3 to its move characteristic.
Oh, so it's a bad thing.
There's a negative. Yeah, there's a lot of the SKITARII stuff, especially there's a positive and a negative.
Oh, okay. I like that better.
Now, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my Marshal tell them that they can ignore the penalty for that. And then
Don't like it anymore.
continuing on, my Enginseers are gonna tell both of my Dune Striders to get +1 to hit.
Like a Tech Marine can do.
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah. And I think that is...
And so it's just this Warhammer 40k, the command phase?
This list is, my man.
Is that your whole command phase then?
I believe that's my whole command phase, because there's not a whole lot else I can do, because, this is just my basic movement stuff now. I'm not going to shoot you much this turn. The other thing I'm going to go ahead and do is pop Shroud Psalm.
So still in the command phase.
Still back to the command phase, yeah. I only did half of the things. So Shroud Psalm is, while the Cantil is active, all of my stuff that's Cult Mechanicus gets the benefits of light cover.
So your whole army has the benefits of light cover, basically.
Well, no.
Or just a +1 save.
Well, some get both.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm going to start off. What's in the Land Raider right now?
5 Terminators and the Apothecary.
Oh. Oh.
A healthy bunch of guys coming forward, eh?
Yeah, why not?
Grab that objective.
When in doubt, just move forward. These happy little fellas are going to go ahead and just duck out.
Happy little Cataphrons.
Happy little Kataphrons, exactly. Be one that can't shoot, but that's okay, my man. I don't mind that. These guys are all in range to shoot, so they don't have to worry about anything. So let's move you over a little bit. Your Enginseer is going to follow.
You need to pop my Land Raider turn 1.
I'm going to shoot at it a bunch. I might. My little Rangers are down to move 3, so they're just going to kind of truffle shuffle over a bit. These Priests are going to go ahead and do a little advance. Go an extra 6.
Little indeed with 6.
So they're going to get their full 12-inch move.
Do they get to advance and charge?
Nope.
Interesting.
Isn't it, though?
It is.
Isn't it?
It is.
Moving over, next squad of them is going to advance as well.
The other priests,
Yes, the other squad of priests.
they're just behind those ruins. They're going to pop out, heading towards that objective. Not getting quite there yet.
I'll command point reroll that.
Probably just need a 4, right? Because it looks like you're just
Yeah.
an inch out.
Oh, no. Okay,
Nope.
didn't work.
Stay where you are. Good little priests.
And with the priest move, these guys are just going to move up a little bit so they can jump into the ruins next turn. Next up, the BATTLESTARII in advance. So he goes basically back to his base move now.
Because he has the -3, because he's SKITARI.
Correct. SULPHURHOUNDS will advance next.
Oop.
Again, they basically go back to their base move.
You're treating the green sludgy terrain as difficult terrain, but you're not going through it anyways. Heading to the side.
Big squad. Vanguard. Okay, they're going to go super fast. I don't know where I need them or want them to go. There they go. Marshall's going to follow up. He's only going to go about 5.
Does he have the -3 on him right now too?
Yep.
Because he's SKITARI.
Then the Manipulus. It doesn't matter, he doesn't get a penalty. He's just kind of hovering his way up to here.
That's it for movement, so a little overhead snapshot because it's hard to see everything in there. Let's see how he moved up. Shooting phase.
Yep, it's going to be kind of dicey, but we'll see what happens. We're going to start with this unit of KATAPHRONs, shooting their heavy arc rifles at your Land Raider.
Going through dense cover, so -1 to hit.
Looking for 5s.
Don't have any help with this.
Not at all anymore.
Well, then just roll a bunch of 5s.
I did. 4s to wound. Okay, that's pretty good. They are AP minus something.
So AP -2, but they're flat 3 damage against vehicles?
Yes.
Holy cow. How'd you spike right there? Still got a neutron laser coming. 4 up. Well, you just did 12 damage. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. You're hitting on 5s, winning on 4s. You got that many through? I even had a 4-up save. Oh well, life goes on. Not for you. Next up,
I got 4 of these guys.
doing the same
Lobbing
thing.
shots. Yep. They're the same weapon.
5s
same
to hit.
everything.
Still got 3 of them. Watch this for your 4s.
Perfectly average.
Oh, you're super above average everything. 4 up, otherwise he's dead if both these get through. They both get through. Command point. Okay, he's got 1 wound left. Trying to reduce the amount of fire that you're going to be able to put on the Terminators.
Brobot's going to go next and put fire into that same Land Raider. Not normally what I would target with them, but I mean, I want to strip a wound off you, so.
Yeah.
I'm going to start with the KASTELAN Phosphor Blaster. So you don't get the benefit of dense cover against this one. That's what they've changed this to. So I'm just going to be hitting you on 4s.
All you can roll is 5-ups.
These are only strength 6, so I need 5s.
Watch this. Oh, you got
1 at -1.
Oh, 3-up save, no rerolls. There we are.
All right. The other gun, which is basically going to be the same thing, but with better AP. Only got 2 hits. 1 wound at -2.
We're looking at a 4-up, no rerolls. Hey, maybe I'll just keep ignoring that last one and I'll be fine.
That's a valid tactic, good sir.
I'll try.
I got 5 of these guys that can see us, so let's pop shots downrange.
The Rangers?
The Rangers, yes. 4s, both because of dense cover, but also because they moved and they're heavy weapons.
Okay, that's a good roll. Now you just keep those 6s in your shooting because you need 6s to wound.
I do need
I don't want to see all those again.
Only
Uh-oh.
1 at -1.
That's enough. A 3-up save with no reroll. Ha! I can't
It's
see
a
it.
6.
It's a 6. Okay. Well, you know what? If I absorb the rest of your firepower, then I'll forgive those first spiky rolls. Come on, use your neutron laser.
Not yet.
I know you want to use it on the Terminators.
I kind of do.
Okay.
Let's go the heavy phosphor onto your Land Raider. This is phosphor. It ignores dense cover. Normally hitting on 3s, but I gave him the +1 to hit, so looking for 2s.
Ooh, a couple ones in there. Thank you.
Oh, strength 6, so again, I'm looking for 5s. Not a 1.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah,
What-
looks like
We still have a
I'm
neutron.
using the neutron laser on
Does
him.
your little data smith have
He's
anything?
got a 12-inch range gun.
Okay, so this is the last shot then.
I think this is the last thing I
So
can
as long as
try
I
to
don't
hit
roll a
him
lot of 1s when my Terminators come out, we're
with.
okay.
You're okay, yeah. D3 shots with a neutron.
1.
I'm
Unless
going
you
to
want to
reroll that.
Okay.
It's 2.
2. There's dense cover, but you got
So,
the +1, so 3s?
Expect 3s, yeah.
No, it didn't
Both
matter.
hit.
And these are strength,
I think they're strength 12 now.
so 3s to
3s.
wound. Oh, they both got through. That's bad. That's bad. Well, I gotta roll double 6s because those are -4 AP. You ready for double dancing, Matthews? Not even close. Do I blow up? Please no. Oh, thank goodness. I had a lot of army packed around that Land Raider.
Oh, that would have been awful.
Oh, it would have been so bad. Well, we disembark. Does anybody die? Any 1s? Got 1. Okay, I can live with 1 because I can bring them back. So we will take the nearest one from you. Well, it's new model syndrome, right? I brought a new model. It got shot off the table in first turn. Do you want to attempt to charge?
I think so. I don't have anything else to do anywhere, so I will. I gotta roll like an 11.
Yeah, an 11 to get there.
Ready to see it? Oh! I rolled a 3.
You want to re-roll it?
I mean, there's a part of me that wants to, but no, I won't.
Okay. I automatically passed morale test, not that I could fail it with just 1. And that's your turn.
That's my turn.
Whew, that was brutal. But thankfully, all your spiking at the beginning didn't pay off for you. And not that I'm trying to be mean. It's more just like, if you had managed to kill the Land Raider early enough and then had leftover firepower against them, they'd be toast.
That'd be right. Yeah, I could
Yeah.
do a ton of damage to them.
Exactly.
They've got an awkward number of wounds, but that's the neutron laser's fantastic. for
Yeah,
stuff
minimum
like that.
4 damage, right? And then, so I'll be able to bring that guy back with the Apothecary, which is nice. So at least I haven't really lost anything there. But that was a lot of firepower I lost right there. That was a multi-melta, 2 assault cannons, and 2 flamestorm cannons. Like, I could have put a lot into you with that. But transport capacity-wise, he did his job. He protected the Terminators, and now they're ready to move forward on my turn. And no points scored yet, because that's at the end of the battle round. In my command phase, I get a command point automatically. My Chapter Master is on the table, and he's got the Warlord trait that gives me another one on a 4+. Nope. Let's do some litanies. Chaplain on a 2+ will give the big squad +1 to hit. Yes, and now +1 to wound. Yes, that's for shooting only. The Chapter Master in the command phase will do his Chapter Master ability. It's actually just called Chapter Master, where he chooses a core unit within 6. So I'll give the Terminators +1. Is it +1 hit, I think? Yeah, it's +1 hit, because he's got an aura of rerolling 1s to hit. Yep, I'll get that right this time. He gives a unit reroll hit rolls, and he has an aura of reroll 1s. I think my command phase is done. I probably missed stuff. I apologize. So Terminators are going to move up. You know what? We're going to leave a little space there for my Apothecary. We'll try a long bomb charge for him, because he can be okay in close combat. The squad of tacticals is going to take to the ruins and then die next turn from the redonkulous amount of firepower that is going to come their way. You just wait and see. My servitors will move up, and then the Tech Marine, who was supposed to heal that Land Raider. Oh, he gets to choose a vehicle. You, Dreadnought, you get +1 to hit. That might actually matter because we'll be shooting through dense terrain. So the Tech Marine will just move up to here. And then this Dreadnought will kind of tuck in right here with his boss man Tech Marine. I'm gonna roll up with this RHINO, not gonna disembark yet. Chapter Master will advance, just 2. I guess he's coming this way now to give his little aura of reroll 1s. And now these guys will be most likely hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. I'm gonna move my STERNGUARD over and then check line of sight. And if I don't have good line of sight, then I'll have to advance them, fire only the flamers. Right now, only these 3 can fire. I will advance. I won't be able to fire my 2 heavy flamers, but it'll get 4 flamers in there instead of 2 flamers and a heavy flamer. So, yep, there we go. Move back to here. Wish they were close to the Chapter Master right now. Should have just bulked all my army together like I originally planned, because the Chapter Master has an aura of re-rolling a number of shots that flamer weapons get. And then this Dreadnought is... You know what, he does want to stay near the Chapter Master, so I'm just going to tow in the terrain. So his heavy flamer and his multi-melta can see that way. Or some other way if I decide to shoot the multi-melta somewhere else. End of the movement phase, I'm going to use the stratagem that lets me bring back a model, but because he's a Chief Apothecarian, he can do this for free. So we're going to use that. Look at that. We got extra movement. I'm a Necron! Woo! Yeah, I feel bad doing this, but I need to make that charge. So 2 inches coherency. Okay, if there's some reason I'm not allowed to do that, you let me know in the comments below. There's only 5 of them, so it's not like I have to stay in coherency with 2 models. Whoa, let's go to the shooting phase. I got shooting to do. Are you ready for my shooting?
Do it.
Did it. Okay, we're gonna start with my servitors. We got a multi-melta in there. Now the Tech Marine's nearby, so their ballistic skill is a 4+. They're gonna fire all the way back at those KATAPHRONs. They're just in range, that's why I moved them there. I did move though, so it's -1 and whatever. -1. 5's to hit, multi-melta. Yeah, I can 6 it too. They don't reroll. Crap. Strength 8, I'm assuming 3's to wound.
Yep.
Well, strength 7 technically.
Strength 7 technically, but I'm only T5.
Right, so that doesn't change anything here. 3's to wound. That's a 6. 6-a-roni. -4. D6 damage. You got your invulns?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think here. I think that puts me to a 5 up at -4. Because right now, they're a 2 up save and they're shroud sound.
So that's 5 up either way.
Yeah.
So because it's a 1 up. So you failed? Did you want to reroll?
No.
D6 damage. How many wounds do they have each?
They're 3 wounds each.
Ooh, 3+. I kill ya. Reroll. Yeah, that's better. Not going to have all that be for nothing. Next up, my Dreadnought will fire at them as well. I don't think my Heavy Flamer's in range for anything. No, okay. So just there. He's going to be hitting on 2s. If the dense cover is in the way, which I don't think it is, I gave him the +1 to hit. So either way, he's hitting on 2s. And re-rolling 1s with, because he is core. Yeah! Go, Chapter Master! I mean, Dreadnought. 3's to wound. Yeah, okay. Same thing, 5 up saves. Oh, look at you go. Look at you go. Oh boy. So before we go any further, we're gonna come over here to these STERNGUARD. And we're going to put all the flamers into your priests. I'm not close enough for the Lord of War stuff to help me, so they're just flamers. I can do the heavy flamers and flamers all together. There is a combi in there as well. So yeah, we'll fire that profile too. And the reason for that is because you're just invulns, so you don't care about strength 5 or strength. You don't care about the AP because there is a difference in AP. I'm close enough not to get the -1 strength, so I'm always winning on 3s. So 6d6 auto hits. That looks actually perfectly average. And then I remembered I can't fire the heavy flamers, so let's just do that again, rather than trying to complicatedly figure out which dice are which. So we got 13 shots. Looking for 3s to wound. Not bad, 9 wounds. Before we bother rolling those, let's just toss the bolter at you. Got 2 hits and nothing. And I couldn't have fired that bolter because I advanced. Didn't hurt you anyways, all right?
5s.
Okay, so that sucked for you, but you got a 5 up ignoring mechanic.
I do.
So 5s into 5s, basically. Oh, pretty good. Only 4 die.
That's not enough to really make too huge of a difference.
You automatically pass morale, so you don't have to worry about that.
3, 4.
Let's go to the Dreadnought next. He's going to fire his multi-melta into your robots.
Castellan or Ribbits?
Yeah, the Castellans. And then the heavy flamer into the priests. Let's start with the heavy flamer. D6 shots. I will keep that. I could re-roll it, but 5 is good. We're looking at 3s to wound. 3 wounds. 5 up invuln, 1 into 5 up ignoring, 2 die. Whoosh. Technically that was an extra AP, but you don't care. Yeah, you know what? Actually, my multi-meltas were -5 AP, but you got a 5 up invuln on those?
I don't know.
Well, let's check that, because I forgot. In Devastator Doctrine, I get an extra -1. So you rolled 2 5s for them earlier. So if they have a 5 up invuln, you're good. They got a 6 up invuln.
It's only 6 up.
Okay, so those 2 actually went through.
They did?
Yeah, all right, 1 at a time. 1 dies. So 1 dies, 1 takes 1 wound. And I can't re-roll that, obviously, because I already did. That's better. And now we'll finish off with this one. We got the multi-melta going into them. Going through dents. So we're hitting on 3s. Re-rolling 1s with the Chapter Master nearby watching. Both of them hit. Strength 7. Does that matter against your toughness?
I am T7. Yeah, so it's 4s.
So 4s instead of 3s, because I'm more than 12 inches away. Oh, I got them both. And these are -5 as well.
I'm on my 5 up invuln then.
And 6s bounce back on me.
Yes.
So they both get through. They're 7 wounds each, you said?
They are...
Are you considering... I think you've already used a reroll.
Yeah, I did. I'm just... Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Okay, so
I started pre-thinking about who I'm going to pull.
Okay, well, I got to roll both of them together because one of them can't kill you. 8, so I kill one of them. with 8 wounds.
See if he blows up. He doesn't.
Boom. Let's come into our souped up tactical squad who's got +1 to hit and to wound right now. We are going to fire definitely all the bolters into your priests. We'll put a multi-melta into those robots right there. And then the combi melta and melta into the priests as well. Start with the bolters into your priests. 2s to hit. Rerolling 1s. And 2 more from the sergeant hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Oops, stuck in my hand. All right, so 1 missed. He's going to wound on 2s because of the +1 to wound. No rerolls though. 12 get through, you get your 5-up invulns. That's healthy, but, oh no, never mind, you only have 3 of them.
Yeah.
Well, you could spike this 5-up ignoring, otherwise they're all dead. Yeah, they're all dead.
Yeah,
whoa,
they're
jeez,
super
yeah,
dead.
should have started with that. So this would have killed most of the squad. I guess the STERNGUARD just wouldn't have had anything to do. Keep their thumbs up their butts. And the melta guns, obviously, don't worry about those, but the multi-melta into the robots. So 2 shots going through dense, but +1, so 3s to hit. Oh no, got 2 -1s because I moved, so I'm at 4s to hit. Right? It's 3s, I moved, dense. I know we can only get +1 at most.
I know,
and then I give myself +1.
Yeah.
So I'm at the 4. So 2 shots on 4s, rerolling 1s. 1 hits. Strength 7 at this range, so 4s to wound, because I don't think I'm within 12. I rolled a 3. Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure I'm out of the 12. Yeah, I'm just out like 12.5 to 13 inches away. We got a combi melta inside with the chaplain. He is within 12-inch range of that robot. And by the way, I was within 12 inches with the multi-melta before I killed one, but you know, I'm not going to complain about one dying. So I'm not going to fire the bolter part of this melta. So just hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Actually, no, not rerolling 1s. Actually, I don't know if the chapter master is core in characters or just core, but either way, I didn't roll a 1, so I don't have to look it up.
I think it's just core.
So 3s to wound with this. That's a wound. -4. So 5-up invuln. You got it. Did not bounce it back to me though. Little bolt pistol from the apothecary into your robots. We hit. Wound on 5s. Hey, we wound. No AP though. You got 2-up save here. Whoa, look at that. It almost got through.
No problem.
Not no problem. That almost got through.
Problem.
There's a big dent in your armor where that bolt just
I
hit.
don't think there is.
Yeah, well, if you like, I can go get a knife and make one. That is all of my shooting. Everything else is out of range or can't see anything. That wasn't too bad. Killed a couple of these KATAPHRONs, killed one of them, and wiped out your priests.
Yeah, these guys are, I want to say they're like 50-ish points a pop.
Yeah, that's a lot of points.
And the robot was about 105.
Well, I'm thinking the charge might kill the robots anyways, but we'll find out.
Priests were 150.
The priests definitely were important, so yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm still worried about the return fire. Whoops, especially now that I'm no longer hiding my guys.
How do you knock everything over?
I
when you have
don't
these nice
know.
new models?
I have like, when I play with my other armies, it's like, who cares? But these ones is like, ah, no, I gotta be careful. Every antenna is precious. So I'm gonna declare a charge. Did you want to overwatch?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Chargeroni. Well, that's in. Might want to reroll it though. Yeah, I gotta take the risk and reroll that because that'll half my Terminators won't be able to fight. That's better. 7-inch charge. We're gonna stay outside of your.
Do not let him heroically intervene.
I know he's got that power fist thing.
Well, he's got the weird little electroshock thing he'll do to make you swing
Will make me
last.
fight last. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that. So we'll go this way. What we're going to do is we're going to leave a direct path because, you know, only 2-inch coherency here, right? And the apothecary will attempt a charge as well. Just raw, whatever he rolls. I doubt that. No, that's definitely not in. Would have been nice. Start of the fight phase, I'm going to use this banner's, well, it's not a banner, it's the sigil of Vulcan or something, but we call it the banner. There's once per game ability. He gives himself 1 extra attack and also has an aura of +1 attack to core, which will benefit them because they'll stay within 6 inches as they pile in and fight. Is there anything that you can do at the beginning of the fight phase?
I could binaric override them to make them a weapon skill of 2-up. I'm not going to because I think it's a waste of command point because I think you're just going to kill me on the swings.
We're going to try. So we're going to get within 1/2 inch so that he can be within 1/2 inch and still be in our aura. And yeah, then we're just going to try to clobber you, staying like that. So because I am Space Marines, I get +1 attack on the charge, +1 attack from that. So we're looking at 4 attacks each with the Thunderhammers, +1 for the Sergeant. So we're going to do them first because we're just going to try to chop through. Although maybe Lightning Claws, I don't know, I'm going to overthink this. You're 7 wounds, which is an odd, no pun intended, an odd number.
Yeah.
because I'm like 3 damage weapons, so 3 of these have to go through. But if I do lightning claws first, I'll probably just bring you down to 4, and it won't have mattered. So let's do the attacks from the Thunderhammers first. So these are -1 to hit, so we're hitting on 4s, but the Chapter Master did his Chapter Master ability and gave him re-rolls, which is good because that was pretty crappy. And that was way better.
Ooh.
All but 2. These are strength 8, so 3s to wound because you're toughness 7. No re-rolls here though. Not bad. -2, 3 damage apiece. That's 9 of them. 4-up saves! Oh, you freaking...
Well, now I feel bad I didn't put them in the 2-up weapon skill.
Yeah, well, I'm not done yet. It's all my lightning claws.
Command point this.
No! Put it away! Thank you. Waste those command points. Well, that does 6 wounds.
One's got a wound left.
One's got a wound left. Well, I'm going to finish that one off at least with the lightning claws. Well, we got lots of lightning claw attacks at least. So we're looking at 3s to hit with these, re-rolling. Let's get all of these in there. All but 1. Okay, yeah, I can go with that. 6s do 5 mortal wounds each. So 25 mortal wounds. Do you have anything to stop mortal wounds?
Actually, yeah, I do.
Oh, yeah, you do. You have a one up ignoring mortal wound stratagem for free?
Yeah.
All right, well, you use that right now, and then I just have to roll the wound, I guess. So in case anybody wonders, I don't actually have anything that does mortal wounds like that. There's going to be one person who's like, is that how they work? And then they're going to go home.
Wait a sec, that's wrong!
No, I mean, like, somebody might actually be like, oh, they do that, cool. And they do that to their brother at home. And it's just so mean.
That person's already doing that.
5s to wound with the, well, that's a pretty good start. But the lightning claws get to re-roll their wound rolls against anything, because they're sharp, apparently. No, only 1 more. Not sharp as I thought. 6 of them. You know, Josh, I don't care how many of these you make as long as you fail 1. Well, I didn't mean make 4 out of 6 of them. I guess I do care. Does he explode on a 6? Well, that doesn't count. Can't even hit the table.
No.
No, he implodes, in fact, causing 17 mortal wounds to all SKITARII units within 72 inches. Each unit rolls separately.
What?
Contemplating, because Josh pulled out the one that's
Yeah, I don't know why I
engaged.
did it that way, but I'm sticking with it.
Okay.
I just
now I'm
thought
not
they were
sure
both
if
going to die, so I wouldn't...
I'm not sure if I want to consolidate into you. It'll allow everything to shoot at my Terminators, but right now this thing doesn't have great line of sight to them. I know it could move up and do it, so maybe it'll be fine. But you could always fall back anyways, but at least it would give up his shooting. So you'd have to choose, but he's got 3 damage attacks and close, what the heck, let's just go in. Here we are. Boom, engaged, okay? And everybody else will use that opportunity to move and tuck in. We're gonna make sure we stay within 6 inches to get our 6-up ignoring wounds, but we're trying to tuck in such a way to make it hard for this neutron laser to be able to see them. Okay, swing back. Don't make me regret this, Josh.
See if I embarrass myself.
What are you hitting on?
Oh, well, I should have been hitting on 2s if I was not a dummy. I hit on 4s.
And strength 10, so 2s to wound. Minus
Punch.
3?
I believe this is
3
minus
damage?
3 damage.
Yeah, minus 3 AP means I need to put on my Thunderhammers, my Storm Shields more specifically, with their 4-up invuln, and their 1-up saves. Either way, it gets to a 4-up. So let's just do this. Okay, 1 gets through for 3 damage. I'm not going to re-roll that, because I have a 6-up ignoring wounds. Nah, I'm going to re-roll it. That's better. Command point. Whew, well, that last bit was not as good as I'd hoped. You rolled a lot of your saves and stayed alive. Because how many wounds does that one guy have left? 6 still? Oh, jeez. Yeah, so 2 more Thunderhammers had to get through, which, by all rights, could have, but didn't.
Probably should have.
Yeah, should have, but that's fine. Dice are dice. Whatever, it's dice. I killed the priests, killed a lot of them. Now I'm forcing you to either give up all the shooting and fighting in order to shoot at them, or not.
I think that was the right play. I just don't know what I'm going to do with
it forces. It means you lose something, right? It means you lose something, and I think that's the best bet. It was a bit of a gamble because those 3 damage weapons could have killed Terminators. Heck, you could have got lucky and killed 4 Terminators and kept the objective, or stopped me from taking it. At the end of the battle round, either way, I hold these 2 objectives, and you don't hold that one over there. You didn't roll high enough, and this one's worth 2. So it's actually the score is 3-0 for the Space Marines at the end of battle round 1. And no morale checks or anything because we ignore that this game.
Command phase. So, gonna go through and do a million buffs on them. So I'm gonna give them the 3 buffs that I keep talking about.
So you can do those every turn? There's not any of these, because your old ad mech were like, you can't choose the same thing more than once.
So to clarify, these are the Warlord trait buffs that are going onto them.
Right.
That I can do every single turn.
So they're going to plus save,
No,
plus
so they're gonna
save, plus
no.
save.
So they're gonna get the benefits of light cover, even if they're not in light cover.
Plus save.
They're gonna ignore the penalty for advancing and firing assault weapons,
Okay.
and they're gonna be eligible to fall back and still shoot, but that doesn't matter right now. But again, I got to do all of them.
Right.
Okay, so that's step 1 done. Next up, for the Doctrina, I'm going to go ahead and improve the ballistic skill of everything SKITARII in my force by 1.
So now they're 2 up.
So now they're 2 up. And it reduces the weapon skill by 1, but he's going to tell them they can ignore the weapon skill component.
Just them.
Just them. Correct. Next up, the Manipulus is going to boost the range of their radium carbines. I don't really need it, but again, want to make sure I'm doing all my stuff. So the radium carbines go from 18 to 24 inch range, and also the AP improves by 1. So they're going to go to AP 2 now.
That's a big deal
of the
because.
Rad-forged.
Oh, you know what I forgot? As Salamander's, I can reroll 1 wound roll every time I fight.
That's neat, but I'll do something even better.
That's well, that's kind of a big deal. I forgot that for the entire turn. Who knows who'd be dead because of that, right?
It's true. Just pretend you failed them all.
Yeah, there we go. And I also ignore AP -1. So going to AP -2 is a big deal.
Oh yeah, that will make a huge, huge difference.
Yeah.
Okay, continuing along with everything, I am going to go ahead, because I can't pick Shroud Psalm again, I will go Benediction of the Omnissiah. So every time one of my non-SKITARII units basically gets to shoot, I can reroll 1 hit roll, 1 wound roll, and 1 damage roll.
Sweet.
I think that's most of my stuff.
And a command point.
And I get a command point. And roll on up. Gonna kill you.
Gonna try.
Oh, sorry, the other things is obviously the Tech Priests are giving the +1 to hit to both of my...
Naturally.
Yeah.
So how many points of an upgrade is it to basically tag along a tech priest with each of them?
And be able to heal a return, I think it's 55.
So,
I think it also eat up
so
HQ
if you had a 55-point upgrade on those to give them +1 ballistic skill and healing every turn, would you take it?
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
100%. Well, and the other things that are nice about them is that I can use them to take up HQ slots if I need to, but also if I've got a bunch of Manipulus and Dominus and other stuff, I can have them not take up HQ slots.
Right.
So they're super versatile.
Well, you can't see my Terminators with that at least.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to shoot at them.
Okay.
I'll let them live for now. These guys aren't going to move. I don't really care about the Dents because they're going to get the penalty for moving and shooting heavy weapons anyways. Marshall's going to go. He's in advance. An extra 2. Good enough. Just tuck him up into there. And then these SKITARII are going to... I kind of want board position with them more than anything else. So I'm just going to advance them. Extra 5. And they're just going to kind of spread out. Huzzah! Manipulus going to try to keep up. He's going to go an extra 5. Going to just hover himself up to there. I kind of messed up over here. I don't know what I was thinking. Battlestarii, I go up.
So basically everything here is just going to move up to the objective, right? Or in that direction.
Basically in that direction, yeah.
So here's a before, and here's the after. Everything's shifting towards where the game is actually happening.
Ooh. Shooting phase, we're going to go neutron laser, zap into your Dreadnought.
To the Dreadnought?
Yep.
Okay.
D3 shots.
Yuck.
3.
2's to hit.
Do I care about command pointing that? They're pretty tough, so yeah, sure. Okay.
3's to wound. All 3 get through. Well, I don't get a save against that.
So this is D3 plus 3, -1 each.
-1, so D3 plus 2 each, right?
Yeah.
So 3, 6, 7, 13. 6s to ignore it. Ha. Yeah, it takes 9 wounds, which is enough to kill him. Does he blow up? No. Goodbye, buddy.
And we're going to go this unit here. They're all going to shoot into the RHINO.
Okay.
5s! And I get to reroll one of these because of the benediction of the Omnissiah. Okay, it hit. These are 4s to wound. And I get to reroll one of them. Okay, that didn't help.
AP2, so 5 up saves. 9 damage, right?
Yep.
Because I'm a vehicle.
Yep.
Down to 1 wound.
Over here, these 2 can see him, this one can't, so he's going to be shooting over into, I don't know, the guys in the ruins there. And these 2 will be shooting into your RHINO. Into the RHINO, Looking for 5s. Okay, there it is. I get to reroll 1 of them.
Force to wound. 2 of them, reroll 1 of them. Okay, 5 up saves. And he's dead. Does he blow up? No. 10 tactical marines disembark. And 4 of them die. I guess it's going to be 4 bolters. We'll take 2 from each squad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the other shots into the big tactical squad. Hitting on 5s.
We got 3s.
AP.
-2.
So in cover. So we're 4 up. Oh, they failed. How much damage?
2.
They're flat.
Yeah.
All right. The apothecary is not within 6 inches, so it just kills 1. Nice.
Let's go rifles into, let's say the 3-man squad that's a little bit further back. The rifles, I should be back to hitting on 3s because I got +1 to hit and -1 to hit. No, I got -2 to hit total here. So it's, yeah, it's 4s.
You're actually 3s to hit. There wasn't dense cover in the way.
4s to wound.
4s to wound, okay. Yuck.
-1.
So -1 AP, which I ignore because I'm a salamander. Well, I'm not, but I'm a successor. Whatever.
See how many 3s you're rolling if it makes a difference.
None. Just roll 2, and then I spike the rest. It's only 1 damage each. I was about to pull a model. Not used to these old 2 wound model things.
Let's go over here and we're going to go for the enriched rounds.
So this is a stratagem.
So it's a 1 command point stratagem that every Forge World has access to that I've been playing incorrectly. It's way better than I thought it was.
So normally rad weapons are only strength 3, and then they auto wound on 6s, but the stratagem makes them auto wound on 4 pluses.
Auto wound on 4 pluses. Now the other stacking bonuses is the Scarifying weapons are giving them a -1 AP plus an additional strength.
Right.
And then he's extending the range and giving them additional AP.
So they're -2,
-2, correct.
which I won't ignore.
I'm going to have 6 shoot towards the vets there, and it'll be 6 that aren't going to get a penalty, and the rest will fire straight ahead into the ruins. Changed my mind, it's 7 shooting that way now.
Into the Sternguard.
Yeah, so these are hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s.
What's the reroll coming from?
The reroll's coming from the Marshal nearby. So the 4s here all automatically wound.
Oh, it's the hit that automatically wound. I thought it was the wound that
That's
automatically
how
wound.
I've been playing it. No.
Oh, golly, that's even worse.
Plus
that
1
many,
strength to
that
these.
many already wounded because of automatic wounding.
So this should be 4s to wound you now. Whoop. And I'm rerolling 1s. Again from the Marshal.
So I got 3 more so far. 4. -2 AP, so 5 up save. Oh, that's a good roll. 1, 2, 3.5 dead. So we'll kill the 3 in the back and injure this one over here.
Into those tacticals.
This is the first volley
Yes.
of the 2. So 2's re-rolling. Oof. 16 wounds so far. 17, 18, 19 wounds. Your scope ignores my light cover.
Yes.
So I've got a 5 up save. I roll pretty well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 of them are dead. So do that again and the rest will be dead. Only got 3.5 left. So 2's to hit, re-rolling. 4's auto wounding. Jeez. And then the 5 that didn't auto
4s,
wound.
rerolling 1. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
So 5 up saves. Oh. Oh, wait, no, there's a lot of force. Finishes off that guy. 1, 2, 3. They're all dead. The whole squad's dead. So you killed 10 tacticals and 3 Sternguard in 1 volley with your Vanguard. Is that all you got?
Nope. Not in the least bit. Heavy Phosphor is going to go over into
Not
the
in the least
Sternguards.
bit? There's a lot more coming?
Well, okay, I guess there's not that much more.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you mean not in
Yeah.
the least bit? Everything else is out of range.
It's true. Well, sorry, I forgot a third of my army on this side of the board and didn't pay attention.
Yeah, exactly. So with only 2/3 of your army, you're
Heavy Phosphor.
destroying me. Heavy Phosphor into them?
I think I'm still hitting on 2s here.
No rerolls though?
No rerolls for him, no. 3s to wound.
So we got 4 wounds. AP. These are -2, 2 damage apiece, so 5 up saves. So you just finish off the 1.
Robot's gonna go. I'll fire the AP1 gun first. Should be 5s. I get to reroll 1 because of the Omnisaya. 3s. I get to reroll 1 because of the Omnisaya.
Naturally. This is -1 AP.
Yep.
Well, I ignore the -1 AP, so it's a 2-up save. So 2-up save. I made it.
Okay. And then the -2. We got 1 hit. It doesn't wound.
That all you got?
That-
All you killed is a RHINO and 2 tacticals and 2 tacticals and 10 tacticals and 4 Sternguard and a Dreadnought.
Yeah. My army's not in a good position to shoot a lot.
Yeah, I know. It's disappointing. I expected more. Charge phase?
In the charge phase, I'm gonna pop the pop the override, the binaric override for 1 CP to make him hit on 2s in close combat.
Okay. And that's in the charge phase you do that?
I do it any phase.
Okay. And is anybody going to charge?
No.
So I fight first.
Oh yeah, I should have paid attention to that.
Well, yeah.
Oh well.
You didn't charge, so I get to fight first.
Oh, maybe I should have declared a charge. I could have fixed this. I'm thinking if I could have fixed this.
What do you mean? How declare charge where?
He could have declared a charge and then.
Well, then declare a
zapped him
charge.
for one. Yeah,
We're not at the fight phase yet.
I'm getting there. I'm
It's like, actually, it's too late. We're in the fight phase. It's too late.
I'm okay with that. You're
No,
on the camera.
no. Go. I was wondering why you didn't. I'm like, can't you
Yeah,
just charge
honestly,
in
I
and
wasn't
make me,
thinking
make
about
me
it.
go laugh?
Okay, so he's gonna charge.
He made it. And then, how many command points to make me fight last?
1, I believe.
No, I think you mean 3, because that sounds more like what it should be to make somebody fight last.
Let me look it up.
Nope, it's just 1 command point.
You're electro-shocked.
Yeah, apparently. All right, well, hit me first with your charging unit, and then you can punch me with your big robot.
I will. Power
Yeah.
fist.
Hitting on?
3s. I got a hit.
He's at 2. All right. Wait.
Oh, sorry, no, it is 4s. This is 4s. This is.
I'm like, what? That little guy is a 2-up weapon skill?
I thought he was for a second there.
So
Yeah, it's just a standard power fist. So times 2 strength. I didn't wound.
Do you want to reroll that?
No, I'm gonna
Not
save it for
there.
the robot.
Okay, robot, your turn. He hits on 2s. Does he get to reroll one of these?
No, that's only with shooting attacks.
Oh, too bad. Just hits them all anyways. 2s to wound. There we go.
CP reroll one of those. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll put these on the Thunderhammer Storm Shield ones, naturally. So 4-up invulnerable saves. I will command point reroll one of those. So 2 get through. They're 3 damage apiece.
They indeed are.
Apothecary's nearby. Dang it. Dang it! No 6-ups. Just straight up kill 2 of the Thunderhammer ones. Okay. Well, you charge me so I get the +1 attack at least. I will pile in. Oh, that's a sergeant. I got 4. You know what? I'm going to put... How many... He's got a 2-up save. I seem to remember this from one of
The
my...
Datasmith does have a 2-up save.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
5-up invuln.
Well, the invuln doesn't matter. I'm all -2 AP at this point. I'm in Tactical Doctrine. I'm going to take a bit of a chance here. I'm going to put all my Lightning Claws into the Datasmith and the Thunderhammer into the big guy. I've got to kill both of them. So the Sergeant's 3 base attacks +1 for you charging me. Thunderhammer. Still re-rolling. So we're looking at 4s to hit. Re-rolling. Come on, give me all of them. Nope. And then 3s to wound. So 3 wounds. You fail 2 of these and you're dead.
Okay.
Only a 5-up save because you switched to a better weapon skill.
I gotta make 2 of these. Ready? Ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh, you died. And you already used your
Blow up?
reroll, right?
No.
Good. So well, he's dead. So that paid off. What's wrong?
I don't know if I want to say it.
So hold on.
Okay,
you had
so,
a way. You had a
yeah,
way to heal
he,
a wound.
At the end of the movement phase, he would have
Okay.
healed a wound.
Okay. Now this might seem a little gamey, but I totally would have put one of the lightning claws
change
into
every
him.
whatever you. If you're
Because
allowed,
it's the fact that you had 6. I'm like, that's
You're-
just
no,
2
no,
of them
no.
have to get through.
you'd be perfectly within your rights to just tell me I can't do it.
No, you can
and
do
if
it.
you allow me to do it, you can reroll whatever you want. You do whatever you want.
Well, see that changes everything because I wouldn't expect 4 Thunderhammer
No, you
attacks to
wouldn't
get through
at all. No.
7 wounds.
So
But
how
now-
many lightning claws?
But that's just the problem now. Now one guy's lightning claws is not enough to kill him.
It's true.
It is. It is. So I'll just put 1 onto him and 1 onto him. So you got 1 wound left on your big guy. So
Yes.
the 5 lightning claw attacks into your big guy. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling. Wound. Oh, that's all of them. Wounding on 5s. Re-rolling. Come on, give me a couple more. 1 more. That's 2 of them. Only 1 has to get through. You got a 5-up save.
Okay, there you go. Same
Okay.
result. He's
and,
dead.
And he didn't blow up. We already knew that. 5 attacks in your Datasmith, hitting on 3s. Re-rolling. Good, good, good. 4s to wound. Re-rolling. He's got how many wounds?
4.
Well, I did exactly 4 wounds, and he's got a 2-up save reduced to a 4-up, so you got to fill all 4 4-ups. Nope. You failed exactly half. Good statistical. Well, we killed the big robot at least. Those Terminators are still there, and I'll be able to bring one of them back. So, still took a lot of casualties. Don't have to worry about morale checks because we ignore those in this game because of the twist. Let's see how much damage I can do on my turn before I succumb to the wild amount of firepower that's on your side. Okay, he's going to do his litanies on a 2+ for the +1 to hit one. Yes, and he'll give that to guys with flamers. I don't know, man. Yeah, you can give it to a core character for +1 to hit for ranged weapons only. So I guess I'll give it to, I'll give it to the Tech Marine. And then this is the +1 to wound one. So that's good on a 2+ as well. And that's for range, so that's good. So I'm going to put that on the tactical squad that's closest right here. Chapter Master doesn't really have his to get anybody to give his to. So he'll give just in case he's not close to him, let him reroll his hit rolls. And on a 4+, I get a command point. Oh, there we go. We got a command point. And because we're desperate to kill you as much as possible, we're going to do Veteran or Wisdom of the Ancients. We're going to do the one what's the bubble of reroll 1s to wound. And then we're just going to do our best to wipe as much of your smug-faced looking friends off the table.
I'm like sad clown face right now.
No, they're smug faces. Smug faces. It's okay. This is what happens when both players don't know their armies. You don't always get perfect matchups. These tactical Marines are going to come this way. They might not be Primaris, but they can still do the job. And these tacticals will move up this way. And then Apothecary is just going to come into here. At the end of the movement phase, I can heal twice. I only have one person to heal. And I'll spend a 0 command stratagem to bring back a Terminator, which is very powerful. Right there. I'm going to bring them back over here. Not engaging them yet, but...
In a second?
In a second, maybe. Tech Marine's going to come over into these ruins so he can see through them at your buddies over there. And even though I don't want to move them, I do want the objective, so we're going to just kind of spread these ones out like this, keeping close enough to him to get the extra Blizzard skill and grabbing grabbing the objective. And now we're just going to shoot away. Let's start over on this side, see how much we can fry. We're going to start with the STERNGUARD. We got a flamer, it's a combi flamer on the sergeant that I did not kill. Yes, I did not kill him. Okay. So here's the bolter portion of it. Where's the captain? Why didn't I not move the captain close?
Move the captain closer!
No, I want him to get as close to them as possible.
Oh.
If he came this way, maybe he could have made them reroll their flamers. So here's the bolter anyways. It's 4s to hit, and then 3s to wound. So that's a wound. Just hold on to that for a second. And then 2 flamers. It's average. Probably would have rerolled the 3, but it is what it is. So 7 of them. We're in Tactical Doctrine now, so Flamers and Melteds are +1 to wound. So we're looking at 2s to wound you. Rerolling 1s. Wow, we didn't even need it. So that's 7 more, so 8 total.
So this is only -1?
These are -1. And what save are you right now?
Counter, I'm a 3-up save, so I go to a 4-up.
So 3 of them die. Next up, I'm going to do the Dreadnought. The Multi-Melta. Yeah, I can't really fire at your characters. They all have lookouts there. So there's nothing really to fire at except right in front of them. And the flamer too. Multi-Melta! They both hit. 2s to wound. It's actually +1 to wound at the Multi-Melta, so it's 1s to wound. -4.
5 up. Oh, sorry, 6 up invulns. No, they
2 dead.
killed.
Heavy flamer into them. We got 4 auto hits. Wounding normally on 3s, so 2s. Does he reroll his own 1s? Yes, it says core. And he is core. There we go.
Look how wise he is.
He is so wise. -1 AP on
Whoops.
these. So 2 more die. But that's not all. That's right, make my charges harder. I don't care, as long as you die. We've got a Combi Flamer and a Combi Melta. Let's start from the Combi Flamer from the Chapter Master. So the bolter portion of it will be hitting on 3s and wounding on 3s. So we got 2 wounds there at AP -1. So 4 up. Another one dies. Another one breaks to dust. Flamers. I'm going to re-roll it. I get 5 auto hits instead of 1. 2s to wound. There we are. -1. So 2 more die. I will slowly but surely kill all of them.
We'll go 1, 2.
Chaplain's not going to shoot over there. I think I've killed enough of them that I don't want to risk not being able to charge them. I already have risked that. So over here, let's do a multi-melta long-range shot Into your big guy. Hitting on 5s. Hey, they both hit. What's your toughness? 7?
T7.
So 3s.
Should be 4s because of the
range, that's right.
Correct, yeah.
And I don't get the +1 wound because they're not salamanders. Well, they both wounded anyways. -4.
Roll my 5-ups just to make this nice and balanced.
So 1 gets through. Want to reroll it?
No.
5 damage.
Woo.
Brings me down to 6. Let's come to these 3 tacticals. They're going to fire everything into your rangers back there. Everything's within 12. So let's start with the bolters. We got a regular bolter. So these are all +1 to hit and +1 to wound. So 2s to hit. And then this is the combi bolter, so it's 3s to hit. Nobody nearby to let them reroll. And this will be +1 to wound. So we're looking at 2s to wound because your
I think
toughness.
you're -1 strength over.
I'm within 12.
Oh, you're within 12? Then
Yeah,
you're good. Yeah.
that's why I was rapid firing. So 2 wounds. -1 AP.
So I go to a 5-up. That's one fell one.
1 dies. And we got 2 flamers. Okay, average. +2 to wound with these. So I'm going to wound you on 2s instead of 2s because you can't get better than +1 wound, and I don't need to. No rerolls, so just 5 more. -1 AP. So I'm in tactical. Is that 3 more dead?
3 more dead.
Okay. And then a bolt pistol from the apothecary. What's wrong?
Nothing.
He missed. Then we have these 3. I'm going to fire everything at the big guy because I'm hoping just to take care of them in close combat.
They're 2-up saves. They're monsters.
There is a Thunder Hammer. You'll be a 4-up save, and it's 3 damage apiece.
Okay.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Shoot them with their
I don't
2-up
know.
saves?
I don't know.
Shoot them with their 2-up saves, Josh?
You're just
With
really,
my flamers?
your rolls have
Flamers,
been
Josh?
bad. Your rolls have been really bad.
Yes, they have. Well, some of them have been good, but it's the saves that have just.
You're going to do a ton of damage this round, I think, though.
I'll
you're gonna
kill
get a
some
bunch
stuff.
of points.
I'll kill a bunch of stuff, and then you can just kill the rest of me, and then we'll call it a day. It's been
I think
good.
you might just win on points.
Well, we'll see. It's only battle round 2, man.
I know!
Yeah, you know what? Everything to him because he's down to 6 wounds right now, right?
He is.
Yeah, and you're going to heal D3, so I'd like to do as much as I can. Okay, so we got bolter, regular bolter, 3s to hit, combi bolter, 4s to hit. So we got 1 hit with a 5 to wound, nothing. Okay, and 2 flamers. We got average again. Now these are normally 5s to wound, but they're +1 to wound, so 4s to wound. So 3 wounds. -1 AP, brah.
I take 2.
Hey, look at that. I'm happy with that. Charge phase. Dreadnought first into them. You're not overwatching me.
No!
Okay. I made it. Whoa, jeez, did I ever? And boom.
Why'd you go so far?
STERNGUARD veterans. They're gonna charge 5. We're gonna come right to here. Captain, Chapter Master, he's gonna charge 6 maybe? Yeah, he'll go right here. See, the Dreadnought would have blocked him. And then the Chaplain's coming in too. Crozius Arcanum in your face. Yep, baby. I don't know, I'll check. Oh, and there's a nice little spot for right there. Look at that. Yeah, Space Marine charge. And you're at -1 weapon skill now too, right?
They're not.
Oh, because you ignored it. Whatever, I don't care. All right, we're not done yet though. Apothecary is going to charge in over here, just to your data smith. Yeah. Just right
He's
there.
gonna smith your data.
Don't care. And they're going to charge. Do you want to Overwatch?
I don't know. That's not a value Overwatch. Nope.
Okay, then I will charge 4 inches. We're coming this way. We're gonna hit you with our thunder hammers. Charge! You can do it. Maybe. Needed an 8-inch charge, so I'm gonna re-roll. We're gonna get 2 thunder hammers on you. 2 thunder hammers. No, 1 thunder hammer. Beginning of fight phase. Do you want to use any special stratagems to make somebody fight last?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. All right. Then I'm gonna go with my apothecary first. Before you fist, your data smith just beats me up with their power fist.
That it could be tragic.
Yeah. So he's gonna, I don't know. I think he's gonna stay back here and stay safe. Just just touch. Then Josh was kind enough to show me their stupid profile.
Well, okay. There were monsters. That's cool. I'm not gonna. I guess I'm just gonna ignore what he's saying.
All right. No, I thought you meant monsters like they're 2-up save.
They've got that too.
Yeah, well, I'm going to beat them up then.
There you
and then you can interrupt and kill my apothecary or something. I don't know. All right, I'm going to just pile in over here, and you're going to come this way, and you're going to come this way. I don't know why I'm being so precise. And then we're going to start with the 2 regular guys, see if we can finish off the 1 at 2 wounds, and then Thunderhammer the other ones. 4 attacks, hitting you with the butts of my bolt guns. Hitting on 3s. Yeah, baby. 3 hits. Didn't see that one coming. Toughness 5 though, right?
T5, yeah.
So 5's to wound. Well, 1 wound. Not going to make a difference. So you can go ahead and roll your 2-up save, but I don't care. Yeah, didn't care. Just want you to know that. Sergeant has 3 attacks on the charge. This Thunder Hammer.
Do it.
It's on 4s. No rerolls. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Oh, hold on. Why am I getting excited? 3's to wound, right?
There
Yeah,
it is.
there it is. What a reroll. Yeah, all right. Maybe we'll kill 2. -2, 4-up saves. Each one is a dead guy. Well, it's a dead guy. Did you want to interrupt anywhere?
Trying to think if I want to CP reroll that.
Oh, just do it.
No.
No. So I'll just curl up in the corner and cry. Did you want to interrupt anywhere?
Nope.
Oh, then why did you care what order I went?
Okay.
Oh, because you would interrupt.
I
me
would have
there.
interrupted over there.
Okay.
And then all the kids would have laughed at you.
Yeah. Apothecary with 3. I'm sorry, when I look at these, I don't think close combat monsters. It turns out they are, all
Not
right?
just straight monsters.
No, that doesn't exist.
They're
The
pretty
guns.
expensive.
Yeah, the guns, though. The guns. So the Apothecary has 3 attacks, 1 for the charge, 1 for the chainsword, and then 1 for his relic. All right? You think you can handle all that?
Do it.
3's to hit, right? Let me check. Yes, Apothecary. He's just an elite. 3's to hit. Oh, God. What is going I wounded. -1 because it's the Astartes chainsword, so you got a 3-up save. Oh, I would have maybe killed him.
No, again, that was good for you.
Why?
Because
Because then they can't pile
because
in.
your Terminators would
I know, but he gets to punch me first. That's the only thing.
Well,
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's good. It's good. Over here. Did you want to interrupt?
I forgot about them. No.
No? Okay. Let's start with the, trying to make sure I get maximum attacks, right? Start with the STERNGUARD. So 3 attacks on the charge. We'll start with the non-power fist. Just combat knives. Reroll 1s. As the captain's watching. And 3's 4's to wound.
Yeah.
Reroll 1s, because the big guy's watching. Everybody's watching.
Is there AP to this?
No, because it's not the...
Okay.
Assault
So it's
doctrine.
just a 4-up.
All right, so you're fine. You're fine. I got a power fist, though. 4's to hit. And 2's to wound. Reroll 1s, reroll 1s, reroll 1s. 2 wounds. Oh, wait. I get to reroll 1 wound roll. Okay? So let's finish this, and then I'm going back to that Apothecary. And, no, I only had 1 hit.
Yeah, that was the sad thing.
Oh, no, I only had 1 hit. Oh, I keep forgetting with my shooting as well. I'm sorry. There's a lot of new things for me to remember doing. Go ahead. Roll your saves. There's 2 of them. What's their base save?
Their base save's 4.
Then they're dead. 2 of them. So that was -3. Chapter Master next. 5 attacks with his power fist. We're going to just pile on in as far as we can without nudging models. No, that's good enough. 3's to hit. And 2's to wound. Rerolling 1s. So 4 wounds at -3.
Invuln saves.
6 up.
Yeah.
So 3 of them die from that. Then we'll go to the chaplain. He's got 4 attacks with his Crozius Arcanum on the charge. 2's to hit. And then these are 3's to wound. Rerolling 1s and 1 wound roll. Aha! I remembered this time. Only -1 at the Crozius Arcanum. What are we looking at?
5s.
So he kills 3 more.
Okay.
I'm gonna kill them all. And then he will consolidate, but not bringing big guy into the fight.
Mr. Manipulus.
Yeah, no, 'cause he's probably good in close combat, right?
Oh, he's
got a
not
big
great,
axe.
but he's not bad.
He's got a big axe. And
It's
then-
the staff, actually.
Sure, whatever. It's an axe.
No,
Whatever.
it's not.
Okay, whatever.
Where's the axe head?
Dreadnought. 5 attacks from the Dreadnought, hitting on 2s. Okay, and these are going to wound on 2s, re-rolling. All right, 5 wounds at -3. Survive that, you 2 little punks. You got 6 up. You're dead. Oh yeah, that feels good. Die. Die. Oops. And he will consolidate. Do I want to engage you? Yes. Yes, I do. He's going to engage him. That's all my chargers, so I still have the Terminator to go. And then you have these two to choose, or three to choose from. So who do you want to fight with next?
So that's all your charges. So I might as well just swing with him before he dies.
What's he going to swing at?
Probably your Apothecary.
Makes sense.
Force.
1 hit.
Doesn't wound.
You don't get to reroll anything?
Nope.
Okay. Well, my Terminators will pile in, like so. I'm assuming that you would have touched him.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I touched you first. Boom. Well, it doesn't matter. I was already in coherency. Going to come in like that. And we're going to put Thunderhammer to them and everything else into Datasmith, because I have to. 3 attacks from the Thunderhammer. Nobody charged. This isn't your little guys. So we're looking at 4s to hit. No reroll there. 2s to wound. So 2 wounds to -2 for Thunder. Yeah, -2 for Thunderhammers. And
6s either way. Nope.
2 of them die. Oh, look at you. That's okay. I can consolidate into them if I kill the Datasmith. Now let's kill the Datasmith. And then Josh, remember that. Changes his mind.
Yeah, nay.
It's like, stay away from my big guys. Let's do the Lightning Claws. They should do the trick. We're looking at 3s to hit. Well, maybe they'll do the trick. And then 4s to wound. Rerolling. All right, there's 3 of them at -2. Surely this will do the trick. You only have 1 wound left. 4 up saves. Thank you. Goodbye, Datasmith. Get lost, Datasmith. Do. We'll just pile in like
Who's
that.
gonna smith the data?
I don't know, man. It's like a hacksmith. You know, just go like that. Here we are. Protect the Apothecary a little bit. Now it turns out these guys have hydraulic claws, which they can use with finesse. Who knew?
I'm pretty sure it's just a big claw. They're gonna give you the clamps.
I know, but they hit on 4s, right?
Yeah.
All right, hit me on 4s. Well, that is perfectly average. And these are strength bajillion.
It's strength times 2, so it's strength 10.
Yeah, good enough. 2s to wound. These are -2, 3 damage.
Yes, sir.
So, how many went through?
3.
Okay.
I think, yeah, 3.
So 5 up saves.
Yes.
Or dead Marines. Dead Marines. Do I try to keep 1 alive? Absolutely. Absolutely. Nope. I don't know if I use a reroll yet this one, but you can go ahead and dock the command point because it didn't do anything.
I'll allow you to do it.
Just let me do it. Well, I tried. And then we come over here. You get to hit me with your staff. What do you got for me, Josh?
Okay, so I'm going to use the data spike. So I select 1 vehicle with an engagement range, and I roll a d6.
And what? And what, Josh? It's a 5 for those.
I do d3 mortal wounds. On a 6, it would have been d3 plus 3.
3 mortal wounds. So ignore on 6s. Nope. Well, you still get to attack me as well, so see if you can do it.
Okay, so I'm going to start with his Manipulous Mechindrites. I make 3 additional attacks every time he fights with this. So this is going to hit you on 3s. And then wound you on 5s.
Okay.
No AP 1 damage.
No AP 1 damage?
Yeah.
So, 1 damage. Yep, 1 damage. What else you got?
He's going to hit you with his Omniscient Staff now.
On.
That.
Okay.
Did I CP reroll yet? How many wounds you got left?
4. How much damage does this do?
This 2.
It's -1, remember?
Yeah.
So is it 2
yeah,
after the -1?
No, it's...
Oh, then you're not
before,
killing him.
Yeah. That wounds.
AP damage?
-1, 2.
So I ignore the -1. 3 up. Okay.
Oh, fine then.
The end. Any little rangers can
Arg.
hilariously fight back as well. And the rangers...
They hit you on 5s?
Yeah, okay. Yeah!
Yeah!
Yeah, I feel that. And what, is this 5s again? Wow.
That's 6
a
works.
6, so that's okay too. AP something?
Nope.
All right, 2 up save. Okay, I'm like, better make that. Well, you know, I did some stuff. I killed some stuff. I didn't.
You killed a bunch of stuff.
I know.
Look how many things you killed.
I know, but it's just, is it enough stuff?
You're gonna score another what? 5 points?
3 points.
3 points. Doesn't.
I
Yeah.
didn't-
So you're at 5. That's.
No, I'm at 6.
Oh yeah, you scored it last
3
time
and 3
too.
is 6.
Oh, I got 1.
And you get 1, so it's 6 to 1. So you gotta do some work, which, yeah, we'll see what happens. No morale checks, of course.
Behold, all my stuff. So I gotta figure. I gotta do a bunch of damage this turn. Like you're killing me off super fast. So
I am. There is that's going on here. As much as I still think I'm in trouble, there is the fact that the moment I touch you, you do seem to dissolve, which is nice.
Yeah.
I like removing models from the table, so it's nice to be removing models from the table.
So I'm going to go ahead and pop my Doctrina Imperative for the aggressor imperative. So everything's SKITARII. The movement is increased by 3,
Okay.
and the saves are reduced by 1.
Isn't that just those 4 guys?
Well, it's these 4 guys.
Oh,
it's
and
the
you still have the Rangers over there,
horses,
too.
It's these guys.
So they can get closer and fire.
Yep.
So +3 move, -1 save.
Yes.
And the horses, too. Oh, geez, yeah. Here they come.
Also going to pop Litany of the Electromancer, which is now no longer like useless. So everything that's not a SKITARII is now -1 to be hit in close combat.
Just want to point out that 99.9% of the people watching this, including myself, you could just be making things up. The Litanies of the Electromancer, where, you know, everything is lightning-y now, and so it does D3 mortal wounds whenever it fires. And then I'm going to do the Canticles of the Doctrinas, which do the +3 movement for stuff. But, you know, I get a -1 save because he knows I'm not going to be alive in a moment anyway. So he's like, he throws a little thing like that to be like, yeah, throw him off the set, -1 save. I'm like, oh, wow, that's not that good.
Like, honestly, that's the best part about these holy orders is you buy one and you just say so many nonsense words that you like.
The transhumanic arquebus carbines with my radphage phosphor blasters in my neutron lasers. I hate to say it, but you sound like the biggest nerd playing AdMech.
I know. I know.
That's not necessarily a bad thing, by the way. I think it's hilarious.
+1 to hit. +1 to hit.
And you're gonna, you'll heal him in the movement
I'll
phase.
be handing out, yeah, I heal him in the movement phase. I'm gonna hand out they get the data tether keyword, and so do these guys, because I don't know where I want to put my buffs anymore.
Okay. Once again, you're just saying words.
The word buff makes sense. That's
No,
not
data
that
tether. They get data tethers. They get, you know, I'm gonna have some data tethers.
They can fall back and still shoot. They're gonna ignore the penalty for moving and shooting heavy weapons. And these guys are gonna get the benefits of light cover. Nope, nope. I lost one of those. I lost one of those.
Right, you lost your...
I lost the fall back and shoot.
Ha!
Dang it.
That was the guy that was smithing some data.
No, that was the Vanguard Alpha from over here.
Oh, he had one too?
That was the Sergeant, yeah.
Jeez, so many of them.
So yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. These guys will get
They'll do
the
stuff.
buffs.
They'll do stuff, and we'll point it out as they do
stuff
it.
happening, yeah. I'm gonna spend the 1 CP I just got to have him operate a top racket too.
Nice. So all that work I did is basically out the window.
Not most of it. I spent a command.
And they're gonna skedaddle out of there with their +3 move. Here comes the hydraulic claws.
I know. Do you know what they're really good at killing?
Terminators.
I know.
Well,
It's
except
so
I have an
awkward.
apothecary there, so that makes it a little harder because, like,
No!
oh no, it broke. He doesn't get to shoot that weapon anymore. WYSIWYG, FTW.
I'm just gonna go up to like here.
Make sure he can see those Terminators.
Yes. And he's gonna follow up. I'm just gonna do the heal now before I forget.
Is it D3?
Yep.
1.
Brings
Well,
him to
handy.
5. These guys are gonna pop their strat where they get to auto advance 6.
Do they get to charge when they advance?
I don't care.
They're just gonna be shooting.
They're just shooting.
Just gonna be breathing all over me with their rad stuff.
Yep, with their smelly breath. I guess I should probably follow these guys back first though.
Oh no, stay in combat.
And he's
with my
going that way.
dreadnought.
Yeah, who cares? He's like super fast right now.
You don't have to declare where he's going before you roll anyways. Oh, he's in the goop. It's in his shoes. Oh, he feels it going between his toes. It burns slightly.
He's falling back. I don't know why I'm rolling. He just goes back at 6. No, thank you. Actually,
He doesn't want to fight with the dreadnought.
No, he's not going to win that fight. Then these guys are going to pop their 1 CP strat. You get to go like 19. They're just going to go over here.
Yeah, come on in.
I'm here. Honestly, the awkward bit here is that, like, I wanted them to go further, but they would have blocked the priests.
That's all right. Shooting phase.
We're going to start here, and I'm putting the shots into your dreadnought.
Try to finish it off.
Yep.
He is giving lookout, sir, to my chaplain and chapter master. Hitting on.
Not any of that.
Oh, just only on 4s.
Next up, all my rifles are going to shoot at him. Just for fun, I'm going to... Oh, I only got 2 CP left, eh?
You do. So do I.
Do I want to use it for other stuff, or do I want to like get double the amount of shots out of them?
Ooh, I don't know.
Should be 3s to hit you.
So you're not going to use the stratagem?
I'm not going to use the strat, no.
Okay.
I'll just kill you with this.
Okay. 3s to hit.
Rerolling 1s. Oh, do better. Well, I didn't really do better.
Not much.
5 to wound, AP1, but I guess you get to ignore that, eh?
I do. You only did 4. That's only enough. What's all those rerolls?
I get to reroll 1s.
Okay. So 5 go through, -1 AP, which I ignore because I have salamanders. 3 up. Look at that.
You stop?
Ghost salamanders.
Yeah, the Iron Strider's gonna try it. He doesn't have any other real targets.
Yeah, why not just shoot everything at the Dreadnought and do nothing?
3s.
What's the strength of his weapon?
7.
So 4s.
There you go.
4 of them. So he's -1, 2 damage. I ignore the -1, and I ignore the 2 going down to 1. So 3 up. 1 gets through, maybe. 6 up. Nope. Dice, make up your mind. Am I going to win or am I going to lose? Just pick
Guess
one.
I'm firing a neutron laser at him. I
Yeah,
really
you can-
want him dead.
Yeah, you do. D3 shots.
Yeah.
D3 shots. 1 shot.
Oh, command point.
Oh. 2 shots. 2s to hit.
They hit.
And 3s to wound. Strength 12, right?
Strength 12, yeah.
Doesn't matter. Double 6 it. You could have been strength 2. Don't get a save from that, man. D3 plus 2 because of my -1 damage.
Yes.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds. If I roll 3 6s, I survive. Oh! Why now? I'm alive. You don't get to flamer my
Gets his
leaders.
heavy stubber.
Oh, he's got a heavy stubber. Okay.
Yeah, he has to.
3 shots.
Should be 5s to wound. Oh, okay.
Oh,
There's no AP.
Yeah, I know, but it's gonna do it. 3 up. Oh no. Reroll. Okay, I gotta make 1 6 up. I got 1 command point left. No! Stubber. He doesn't blow up. No, not the stubber. Well, I lost my lookout, sir.
You did.
What are those?
So I'm gonna put all of my flame breaths into your chapter master,
Bring it.
and then the pistols are all gonna go into these gentlemen over there, except for
Can you do both pistols in the flame breath?
I can, yes, because
Okay.
I believe
Is that their special
I'll get
rule?
the exact wording on it, but I think the flame breath is a pistol, or
Oh, that's
they've
right.
got some. They've got
Yeah.
multiple
There's some
different ways
weird,
to allow
that
this.
weird thing, yeah.
Yeah, everything in the chapter master. I don't care.
All right, try to kill him. What do you
Flame,
got?
the little flame breaths.
D6 shots each?
Yeah. That's not great.
So you're trying to kill me with flame? I'm a salamander, man. 16 auto hits. I'm toughness 5 because of my special artificer armor, so you're looking for 5s to wound. Did you only get 4?
I only got 4 so far. Yeah.
It's -2 AP. I got a 2 up save thanks to my relic, so 4 up. So 2 wounds so far.
I forgot that I get to reroll wound rolls of 1. Hey!
1 more wound. So another
-2.
4 up save. Oh, that made a difference. That's 3 wounds I've lost now.
Phosphor blast pistol, D3 shots. Ooh, look at me go. 2 shots.
Are they? Is this like what they all have?
Nope.
Oh, jeez.
These should be hitting on 4s because I don't know if I ignore the penalty for. I gotta check now.
Hold on, your pistols. How did you advance and fire at all?
Okay, so
Oh, hold
each
on.
time.
Did it have a way?
Yeah.
Okay, I believe you
Life
then.
finds a
Move
way.
on.
No, you've asked. So each time this unit advances until the end of the turn, the type characteristic of pistol weapons is changed to assault.
Awesome.
And you're eligible to shoot with any assault weapons if they're equipped within a turn which they shot pistol weapons. And then the
So it's
stratagem.
-1 to hit then, still.
Well, I gotta see if the stratagem helps.
So you
Doom
do ignore
Strider
the
says I
-1.
do get to ignore. These are 4s to wound you.
What
Yeah.
strength are they?
5.
Oh, they're 4s then. AP1, 1 damage?
Yep.
I'll ignore the AP1, so 2 up. Look at that. Look at that.
Now all these rootin' tootin' cowboys.
All their pistols. Well,
pretty good.
they all hit.
5s to wound you. Yeah.
Reroll 1s. We're gonna remember this time?
I almost didn't.
All right,
Didn't make a
it didn't
difference.
matter. 4. Only -1, which I ignore because I'm a slander. 2 up. Oh no. I've already done my reroll. I'm down to 1. I'm alive thanks to my relic, which gave me +1 toughness and wound.
Over here.
There's a big old Dune Strider in there. What's he gonna do?
Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna go this unit of KATAPHRONs and just shoot at your Terminators.
Fine. I'm okay with that. I will allow it.
Glad there's nothing you can do about it. These are 4s. Yeah.
Well, that was pretty crappy, actually.
3s to wound.
2 wounds.
Yep.
-2, so 4 up saves. Wait, no.
Who are they going on?
No, they're gonna go on the Thunderhammer Storm Shields, so 3 up saves. Oh, it doesn't matter.
You know what? Over here, I'm shooting at those Marines.
You could fire at the Chapter Master and finish him off.
No, I'll finish them off with something else.
Okay.
Should be looking for 2s.
rerolls. What's the strength of this weapon?
Strength 6.
3s, so 4 wounds. -2/2, that's perfect little marine killer there. 5 up. 2 of them die. Let's keep my Thunderhammer alive.
I'm gonna go Electromancer's Wrath. They're gonna select a unit within 12, which is your Chapter Master. And normally on a 2 up, I do D3 mortal wounds. It's -1 because you're a character though.
So
if
3
I
up,
roll a
he's
3.
dead.
Oh, he's fine.
And that was your last command point.
That was my last command point, yeah. Well, hopefully that doesn't make too big of a difference. The priests are gonna charge your chaplain.
Just the chaplain?
Yeah, I don't want to fail against that Chapter Master.
Okay, no Overwatch then.
If you want to pile in, then I can swing at you. Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like a bad idea. Come on in. You could always consolidate to my Chapter Master. Seems like a good idea.
Wouldn't be my worst idea I've ever had. So I do mortal wounds on the charge for everybody that gets within engagement range.
That's 4 of them. On what?
6s. That's a one
mortal wound. Brings them down to 3.
Charge Terminators.
Oh no, here comes the hydraulic claws!
Give him the clamps.
Yeah, the claws! Apothecary, you better... I just want to roll those 6s. Like 2 claws to kill a Terminator. Or maybe you just won't do any.
I'll charge these guys in.
Alright, I'm not going to Overwatch that.
Okay. I was declaring both.
You were?
Yeah.
How convenient that you said that after.
Well, it's kind of obvious.
I'm just kidding. Just do it. Well, I only have 1 command point, so you don't have to worry about me interrupting. So just go through your chargers in whatever order you so deem fit.
Let's start with these guys swinging into Terminators.
Okay.
4s.
No rerolls?
Nope, no rerolls. They're not core.
It's about half, not quite. I mean, like, you got more than half.
2s.
Ouch.
Clamps.
-3/3.
Yeah.
You put them on storm shields. They're 3 damage each, so I got to do these 2 at a time. So they're -2, you said?
-2, 3 damage, yes.
So 3 up saves then against storm shields. Oh, last command point. All right, let's keep doing that. 3 up. Oh no. So 3 damage each, 6s to ignore. No, come on, Apothecary! No! That's 2 of them dead. And now we're just regular guys, so we're looking at a 5 up. Sorry, 4 up, and they're fine.
Passes.
Kills these 2.
These guys are going to be swinging into the Terminators as well.
Oh, you're gonna leave my tactical marine alone?
Yeah, that's fine.
I really want those Terminators dead. 4s to hit, only 2 hits.
Not great. 2s.
1 wound. 4 up save, right? Yes, -2.
-2, yeah.
No. And just so you know, I did not want to heroically intervene my Chapter
Oh,
Master.
come on.
Yeah, no.
Come on,
Not with
man.
1 wound. If you had a lot of wounds, then I might do it. All but 1 got in to fight the Chaplain.
These are going to be 3s to hit.
Any mortal wounds on these, or is it only on the wound roll?
It's the wound rolls that I care about for them. 3s to wound, 6s are the mortals.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, that's 8 mortal wounds.
Oh, they're 2 mortal wounds each?
2 mortal wounds a pop, yeah.
Goodbye, Chaplain. You know, I'm going to double check something. Yeah, it's 2 command points for him to fight when he dies, and I only have 1 left. No, I don't even have that 1 left, because I did a reroll. I got none left. Well, I get to fight back. I didn't realize I could have heroically intervened with my Apothecary, but I think I'm okay with not. Well, I guess we're going to put Lightning Claws that way and Lightning Claws this way. Just realized I'm not within 2 inches of each other, so one of these guys is going to disappear, because you've touched my guys in such a way that I can't consolidate. So that's going to automatically kill another one. I should have measured that as I decided to kill the shields. But
I hadn't thought about it until after you pulled them.
yeah. Well, in that case, you know what? I'm going to do him first. Because if somehow I manage to kill both of those, luckily, because he did charge him, so I'll have 3 attacks, then that guy could pile in that way. Or if I kill one and then the other Terminator kills the other one, then I could consolidate. So 3 attacks from that tactical marine, hitting on 4s. Yeah, because you charged me, so. Well, if I'm lucky, I'll kill 1. 3s to wound. Okay. -2.
So go to a 4 up.
Okay. Well, that killed 1. Now which one do you want to pull? Yeah. And then I will consolidate, but not onto him. And now I'll have these 2. He'll try to finish him off and then attack the other one. We'll start with him there. 5 attacks because he charged me. And this will be on 3s. Well, I could still kill him. Not likely though. 5s to wound rerolling with the Lightning Claws. 0 wounds turns into 2 wounds. Not enough to kill you. -2 though, so 4-up saves. Turn into 0 wounds. All right, the other one into the big group of KATAPHRONs. 3s to hit, only 2 hit. 1 wounds and does not wound again. And that one does 1 wound only. And then that's it, right? That's all our fighting?
I think that's all the fighting, yeah.
Yeah, so then I'll have to lose him to combat, not a combat attrition, but to coherency. Whoops, that sucks. I don't have to lose him, I could lose him, but I want to lose him.
Same difference.
Yeah. Well, end of your turn, I'm running out of guys. But I'm still gonna see how much damage I can do before I die. It's gonna give them reroll hits. I get a command point, another one on a 4+. Yes, I have 2 command points now. Tech Marine can get just into range to fire at your big neutron laser dude.
Oh.
And I know we're battle round 3, and I didn't announce this, but I'm staying in tactical. Because it's good for as salamanders, I get the +1 to wound with meltas and flamers. Make sure he's positioned to fire flame weapons in multiple directions. Apothecary is going to fall
lay
over.
down.
Need to put a weight
gonna take a nap.
I need to put a weight in that base. He's going to come back to here, and then at the end of the movement phase, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna try something a little funky. Chapter Master is going to move to here with 1 wound. I might have to fall back with them. So, because I have to, let me check my ranges for stuff. Yeah, so it's only 3 inches to heal. So if I go within 3 inches of him, then I can't bring the Terminator back. So either I stay over there to bring a Terminator back. Knowing that you get to swing first, I think I will fall back right there. And then at the end of the movement phase, I'm going to use that 0 command point stratagem to bring back a model. And also to heal, and I'm going to do his normal healing. He automatically heals 3 because of his upgrades. And I can't do it twice in the same model, otherwise I'd bring my Chapter Master back to full health. Shooting phase, we're just going to light up the priests. Let's start with the STERNGUARD veterans. There's a stratagem that lets me do mortal wounds. I'm going to do that one. I'm going to spend 1 command point on Fires of Battle on this one. It's on a model, not on the unit. Every time he rolls a 4+ to wound, unmodified, so the +1 to wound won't help. It does a mortal wound.
Cool.
Up to a maximum of 3. And we'll fire everything into them. So we'll have to roll him separately. So D6 shots for the one that could mortal wound. I'm going to re-roll that because I've got the Lord of Fire nearby. All right, so 3 hits from him. Wounding on 2s because of the +1 to wound, but 4s do the mortal wounds in addition.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, nice. Just one of them. Do I get to re-roll ones? No, they just re-roll hits. So that's a mortal wound, +2, which you have now a 4-up invuln because you killed something.
Right. So we'll do the 2 4-up invulns.
So 1 gets through plus the mortal wound, which you ignore on 5s.
Again, 5s.
So 2 die to that. Okay, we got that. And then we got the other flamer. Does 5. I will not re-roll that one. 2s to wound. Nothing special for mortal wounds here. Oh, come on. 3 wounds. It's like every little bit hurts when, like every save you make. Every save
I
you
was
make.
gonna start singing it too.
Everything you take. And I got the bolter portion of his weapon on 4s, so that fails. Chapter Master will fire with his combi flamer. I'll do the bolter version first. They both missed. All right, flamer, don't let me down. 2, let's re-roll that. 5, that's better. 2s to wound. 4 wounds. You failed 3 of those 4-up invulns. And then you say, I don't care, it's just fire, whatever.
Yeah, we don't. Our blood is electricity. We don't care.
Yeah, whatever. You can't light electricity on fire. I dare you to try. Let's put a combi flamer into them. Maybe I'll get lucky and kill the one that's at 2 wounds. Flamer! Nope. 1 shot. It's a wound because no, they're toughness 5, right?
Yeah.
No, it's not a wound. And then we got the bolter version of it. 1 hits because of -1. That's a wound. -1 AP.
3-up.
Hey, I did a wound. Well, we'll bolt pistol them. Okay, ready to be pistoled. 3s to hit. Nope. Okay. Well, that was fun. Multi-melt into your big guy. That's down to 4 wounds.
Fuck.
Oh, you healed him back to 5. That's right. That's fine. Multi-melta hitting on 4s. All right, 1 hits. From this range, it's 4s to wound because of the -1 strength. Boo. No, I'm not using my last command point on that. Tech Marine's going to supercharge his plasma cutter and fire his Melta and Flamer into the big guy. Plasma cutter, hitting on a 2. 1 will kill me. Hey, thank you. Not a 1. 3. Your toughness 7, right?
T7, yeah.
Yeah, so 3's to wound. Give me something! Melta. Misses. There's a flamer. 6 auto hits. 4 is to wound because of the +1, so 3 wounds. -1 AP.
You go to a 5-up.
2 wounds. You're down to 3. And that one of those was a combi weapon, so there's a couple bolt shots. They both hit because it's -1, and I'm a 2-up plus a skill. Nothing. Well, that's all my shooting. Charge. Made it. Charge. Made it. Not giving Josh a chance to overwatch because he has no command points. Charge. Apothecary. Yeah, what the heck. Right? Yeah, what the heck. Yeah, that'll get him in. It's more a positioning thing than anything else. Wow. Stand up. I'm going to have him go first, and he's going to wrap around this way. Banner, chainsword, plus attack, all sorts of good stuff. 3's to hit.
Oh, you're -1 to hit me.
Why?
The Canticle.
Canticle's -1 to hit you?
The Litany of the Electromancer is, yeah. Sorry, you can do anything different if you want. I don't think it's going to
Nope,
help you.
I don't care. No wounds.
Okay.
Well, it won't affect my Thunderhammer. It's already -1 to hit. Ha! What you gonna do about that? Huh? Bunk?
Just going to stand here.
4's to hit. I'm not gonna re-roll that. 3's to wound. Oh, come on. No, I'm re-rolling that one. This is my last command point. Totally worth it. Maybe. I don't know. 2 of them. -2. There's 2 of them. That doesn't matter. He's dead. Got him. Whew! Consolidate? I don't know. Let's do the Chapter Master next. 5 Power Fist attacks. Once again, don't care about your -1s. Because I already got my own. Oh, he doesn't re-roll his own. 2's to wound. Oh, come on. 1 wound. 4 up invuln. And it's 2 damage. 3 damage. Whatever, you're dead. Sorry, it's 2 damage. But either way, you still failed.
You got me either way.
STERNGUARD. 3 Power Fists. Once again, brought my own -1. 4's to hit. Re-rolling 1s. Did I forget to re-roll a wound roll again? Whatever. 2's to wound. So, no, that's right, because, yeah, you know what? Okay, so there's that wound, and then the Power Fist from the Chapter Master. I know that he didn't re-roll one of them. There's another one, so 2. 2 of them. So that's only 1 of them. 4 up.
Oh, and then from the squad?
Yeah. So that's 2 damage from that one. So another one dies. And then 3 attacks. Oh, I gotta remember I got re-roll all hits, because that's what I gave them. Whoa! Too many
A lot
things.
of stuff, man.
Yeah. 3 regular attacks, hitting, re-rolling. All hit. Nope, -1 to hit. And then we're looking at 3's to wound. Re-rolling 1 of them. Let's go. Oh, wait, no, I already re-rolled with the other guy.
There's 1?
Yeah.
I failed it.
Hey,
How much damage?
just 1.
Okay,
I just hit you with a combat knife.
Okay, he's fine.
Well, you can hit me back now.
Yep. So go ahead. File in. 2 into your squad, 3 into your Chapter Master. This should be into the Chapter Master, looking for 3's to hit. Ooh.
I can still kill him. Just roll lots of 6s. So 2 mortal wounds. Is that in addition, or is that stop?
That's instead of. So that's
2 mortal wounds.
And then this is at -2.
At 2 damage as well. So I fail this 4 up. He's dead. He's dead. I don't have any rerolls. You got him. And then attacking my STERNGUARD vets. Hit.
3's.
2 hits.
3's. Okay, so it's -2, 2 damage each.
5 up. Well, 1 survives. Power Fist it is. Ah! I didn't kill as much as I wanted to. I thought they'd all be dead. Instead, I'm all dead.
No, mostly dead. We both did some damage to each other.
Killed half of them, man.
Yeah.
Killed half of them. Killed my Chapter Master. It's my Chapter Master. Anyways, it's okay. I killed the other KATAPHRON. I'm holding both objectives, so that's another 3 points, and you get 1 more. So that makes it 9 to 2. And so you have to kill me this turn, otherwise you lose.
Yep.
So I guess we'll endure another one of your command phases, because I'm not going to concede yet.
Okay, let's make this easy. All the buffs go on them.
Is that what you would actually do, though?
Yeah, because there's nobody else around that can take the buffs.
Okay.
And then as far as my Canticle, because I didn't think this far ahead. See, there's always something
There's
else.
always something else.
Yeah, for my Canticle, I'm going to go Invocation of Machine's Vengeance. So whenever any Cult Mechanicus stuff makes an advance or charges, I roll an extra d6 and discard the lowest result.
Cool. So I did some quick math, and Josh's this is what it's down to for him. In order for him to win, he has to make sure I get 0 objectives this turn, and he gets this one. So if I just get 1 point here, it's at best a tie for him. As the score is 9-2 right now. If I get this one, it'll become 10. As he gets the other 2, he'll have 5.
I healed 3 here.
Yeah, okay. Just go ahead and take your wounds back.
Okay, heal 2.
You can do it to the other guy too, just to really
I'm gonna do that.
make all my work do nothing. You're gonna use your 1 command point to make him act at full.
I don't want to, but I might have to.
No? You're gonna save it for something else? Got something more
Yeah,
important
no,
than a
top-
frickin'
yeah.
neutron laser
He's top
just
bracket. Yeah, he's top-
annihilating?
Yeah, he's top bracket.
Okay, thank you. Jeez, make the
He
right
heals
choice here,
D3.
Josh.
I'm trying to.
3, and he gets 3 back. Should've just been firing at the KATAPHRONs. Multi-meltus to the KATAPHRONs this whole time. Hindsight. And the horsies come on up.
Nay.
Whoosh.
Okay, shooting. We're gonna start off. We're gonna put a neutron laser into these men.
Well, it's been a brilliant last stand. I feel like I'm just going to be doing last stands with these guys every time I play with them.
That's super thematic, though, right?
Yeah. Neutron laser. 3 shots. 2s to hit. My goodness, Josh, what did you do?
Somebody's cursed my dice. I didn't wound. Wow. Stubborn?
Stubber, I guess. 2s to hit and what? 4s to wound?
Yep.
2 up save. Okay. I'm an Assault Doctor now, just so everybody knows.
Next up, I will have the Manipulus fire his Sonic Reaper at you.
At the Terminators?
Yes.
Hits Anna.
Nah, this is how many shots. It's a flamer. Strength 5. 5s and 6s do 2 mortal wounds.
Is it in addition?
I don't... no, attack sequence ends. That's
Okay.
6 mortal wounds, and then these are 2 wounding hits at AP minus 2. 2 damage.
Okay, so I do those first, and then we apply the mortal wounds. So I got 1 Thunderhammer Storm Shield in there, so the -2 will be 3 ups. 1 gets through for 2 damage, which I ignore on 6s. Still nothing from the Apothecary, so he's down to 1 wound. Then you do 4 mortal wounds, which I then ignore. No, sorry, 6 mortal wounds, which I ignore on 6s. Yeah, a little too late there, Apothecary. Is this your spleen? I found your spleen!
Actually, let's have my crawler go ahead and just put all of his shots into those servitors.
Hey, what did they ever do to you?
They're just there. Should be 2s.
Who's firing?
This is the crawler.
Oh, then 3s then. You're going through dense.
Phosphor ignores that.
Oh, I ignore that with phosphor, whatever. Strength?
6.
So 2s to wound. Ow. AP -2, so I got a 6 up save, and they're all dead. Blah.
Now
That all you got?
of my Kataphrons will shoot at your Tech Marine.
Hey! As much as he looks like it, he's not a vehicle. You're looking at 4s to hit, right?
Indeed, good sir.
3s to wound. -2 2s, so I got 4 up saves. Hey, he's got 2 wounds left. Wait, he's close enough to the Apothecary. That didn't matter.
Let's put the rifles into him.
Are they -1 because they moved?
Yep.
So hitting on?
4s.
No, it didn't matter. Strength?
4.
4s to wound. Only 2. And -1 I ignore, so 2 up save. We're good.
I got a long bomb shot, all of these, down into Buddy Boy there. This should be on 4s because of the terrain. Rerolling 1s because of my dude man. And then this is strength 4. Rerolling 1s.
4, 5 of them. Ignore the -1 AP, so 2 up. Ooh, I got 1 wound left. But the Apothecary might let me ignore it? No, of course not. This Apothecary is just too busy holding that flag.
We're going to have these guys go ahead. The 4 that are in range 2 will try to light up your little tech priest there. And the 1 guy in the back, or sorry, the 2 in the back that don't have range, I don't know, the Apothecary.
Okay.
This is the auto hits from the flame weapons.
So, the up a lot, 13.
Should be 4s, rerolling 1s for Buddy Boy there.
If you don't kill him.
It's getting suspicious.
These are AP -2, so I don't ignore any of them. 4 up saves, I fail any of these, I possibly am dead. I failed 3 of them. 666, Apothecary is gonna hold on, he's gonna come through at the very end. He's collected all the spleens. Oh no, he didn't. He found another one though. Goodbye, Tech Marine. And goodbye, any chance of a draw.
You got the 1 flame breath in range of your Apothecary there. 4 hits. Wahaha. This should be 4s.
2 wounds. 5 up. 6 to ignore. Okay, 1 wound.
And then the pistols. 2 hits.
Yes.
Yeah. Force to wound. -1.
Just -1, I ignore that, so 3 up. Good. All right, I guess it looks like I have to charge stuff.
Indeed, good sir. Indeed.
Who's charging?
We're gonna have these guys go and declare the charge against both.
All right. You made it.
And how?
You don't have to worry about getting the other objective, so don't worry about finagling it. Just make sure you get this one and kill me, and then you win.
Well, I want to make sure I can get these guys in too.
Probably don't need them.
Oh, it'd be nice to have them. Okay, I gotta roll something fairly high for them to make their charge in. But they're Sulphurhounds, they make their charges.
Nope.
Nope, totally no. So KATAPHRON's gonna go, he's gonna kind of pile. So he can pile. He, indeed, will pile. Pile.
Question is, how many on each?
3 on the Apothecary, 2 on that guy.
Okay. Apothecary ones on.
Yes, should be 4s. Ooh.
He's only got 3 wounds, man. And
2s.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I've only got a 5 up save. Yeah, I'd have to roll a lot of 6s. Here's the first batch. He's dead. He is a bad apothecary. He didn't roll any 6s.
That's why your chapter's in the state it's in.
Yeah. Whoa, watch it there. And then the 2 into the last guy. Well, I guess not the last guy. 4s to hit, 2s to wound. All right. -2, right?
Yes.
5 up. So 2 of those get through. Could make the argument that I can't remember.
Yeah, no, the Apothecary's not dead yet.
Well, he's dead anyway. They already failed 2. And then my Power Fist STERNGUARD guy gets to fight you back. He gets to fight you back. 1 hit. No wounds. And then you kill him. And that's my last model. I don't even have to concede. I've been tabled. What are you doing? No, put him away.
No, I gotta roll the hit.
Oh, how many hit? So you get that objective, and then you narrowly actually beat me by the end. The final score will be 10-9, because I was able to hold those objectives longer. So it ended up being a closer game than I thought it would be, although not close like army-wise, because you still have plenty of your army, and I got none of mine. I did manage to kill a lot, though, so let's talk about it in the post-game.
All right, these two guys are about to get into a post-game show, but before that, I want to remind you that there is another game right now in the MiniWarGaming Vault. Matthew's going to play a custom Space Marine chapter that's beautifully converted and painted, and I'm going to play my Orks. We're going to play a 1,500-point open war of attrition game. And if you're not already a Vault member, you can click the link below, get yourself a 7-day free trial to watch that bat rep, and while you're in the Vault, take a look at all the coupon codes we give to our Silver Vault members. All right, get back to the post-game.
Okay, so I'm learning more and more. Like, I'm still obviously making mistakes with the AdMech stuff, forgetting things here and there, but I've found the winning tactic. Your command phase, you take so long and you say so many weird words that you wear down your opponent's will to play the game. And they just give up.
You know, it felt like that too. There was actually part of me on turn 3, I'm like, I think I'm going to concede, and then I did the math, I'm like, oh no, I could still possibly pull out a draw. And then I'm like, oh, I got to do another command phase for the AdMech. Because just so many things,
Awful.
right? And it wouldn't be like, it's like I did a bunch of things too, right? Mine is like, oh, here's a couple litanies in the thing. And you're just like, oh, I'm going to do this. It's just
Well, my Doctrina compared to
you
my
say
Canticle.
so. It's not just the things that you do; it's the number of words you say in order to do them.
Yes.
And it's just like I'm going to do blah da 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 da, which gives me +3 move and -1 save.
To these specific units.
Yeah.
But then these guys get to ignore because of him.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And this, I mean, like, this is not an overly extra build for stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
I was showing Matt, like, I could get 4 of the Holy Order upgrades without spending that many points.
I think
and
it'll,
be like,
I think it'll just help when you don't have to be looking everything up. Because for the it's more for that I had to like kind of sit back and wait 10 minutes for you to find them all because there's so many of them and that's not your fault. You're new to this new.
I don't have the cards and all that in front of me, and
exactly.
That's definitely going to help. This will be the first army that I think I play. That I'm like, I need the token set. Like, I need tokens to keep track of where everything is because there's been little hiccups here and there. I know that there has been.
Yeah. So it's very complicated. My first choice for the Space Marines, obviously, it's not an optimized list. And Josh didn't know necessarily how good his list was. So it was a little disheartening to watch you kind of blam me off the table first turn.
Either. So the big thing is that you didn't really hit me turn 1. Like, the big thing is, like, you saw how quickly my stuff started to die as soon as you started to hit it, right? And
yet, but you look at the table, though. You still have
rolled
both,
really bad, man.
You still have both your Gin Crawlers, you have a lot of Katataphrons, you still have all of your horses, you still have a quarter of your ELECTRO-PRIESTS, and most of your Rangers.
So the stuff that I had that was in the game for the first couple turns is...
It was a second army almost, though. Like, if you'd removed all of that, then it would have been a close game. which is like 300, 400, 500 points worth of stuff, 600 points worth of stuff.
Like if that Lane Raider Crusader had got to shoot, like you could have torn up my Vanguard super easy, and just then they couldn't have hit you so hard.
Yeah, and there's dice. Like you fired at my Land Raider, and then I couldn't make a 4-up save to save my life. The Apothecary was abysmal for rolling 6s for ignoring wounds, but you know, it was still great for bringing Terminators back. So, and there's this also the learning curve for me and my army. And my army is not built to be optimal. I purposely built it not to be like this hardcore list because I wanted it more for a narrative. And so it's just a matter of figuring out, like I said, I think the big thing here is because you didn't know your AdMech, you didn't know how good they were. And so that's the hard part, right? Because before the game, you try to have both players with a list that are similar in strength. And I think in this case, yours is just way stronger than mine could be. Also, combined with my inexperience with Space Marines, I'm sure I could have maybe pulled out some other things if I knew all the stratagem combos and things like that too. So I'd love to hear those in the comments below, of course. Things like, well, Matthew, if all you did was this, then you know you would have destroyed this one side. My big thing was I'm kind of sad that I fired any of my multi-meltas at your Dunecrawler because I did a lot of damage to him. Like I got him if you deduct the healing that you did, he'd be at 2 wounds right now, which means I did 9 wounds to him. That's 3 KATAPHRONs. So I could have been firing at them this whole time and just removing them. Because you're always operating at full strength with him anyways because of the stratagem that you would use. Right.
You want to kind of damage both of them.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so for all my belly aching, the KATAPHRONs actually are cheaper than I thought they were. I'm looking back because I went to go double check my list. And yeah, they're 35 points a model for the breachers.
That's ridiculous.
They're a steal.
And
the destroyers, which are less survivable, but better guns overall, they're more like the way I was running them was like 50 points a model.
So, and here's the thing that kind of makes me concerned for points balance. How many points is this thing?
With the stubber on it, it's 120.
120 points for 11 wounds at toughness 7 with a 3-up save.
5-up invuln.
5-up invuln. And has that neutron laser. The neutron laser, which is D3 shots, strength 12, -3, D3 plus 3 damage.
-4.
-4.
D3 plus 3, and it is a blast.
And it's a blast weapon.
Yeah.
Like that's 120 points. Like that just seems... And then you throw a Tech Marine right behind it and give it +1 to hit and then heal it D3 every turn. Sure, that costs you 55 points, but that's... At 175 points, that's still a steal.
Well, and you want them on there to kind of buff everything else, and it just there's a lot of utility in those because you can also, like I said, be given the holy orders for all sorts of bonuses and all that other stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So it is what it is, though. It is what it is. I could. It's my first game with them, so it's going to happen that way. And sometimes the dice worked for me, and in some critical spots they didn't. But my Terminators were probably my MVPs. They kind of went up the middle and were able to hold and kill stuff and get me the points that I needed for as long as they did. If they held just a little longer, then that would have been a different game, obviously. Would have won. Because like I said, I just had to get a couple more points and I could have won the game.
All things considered, yeah, this was a super tight game.
Yeah, yeah. If this was a GT 2020 scenario or 2021 scenario, whatever, the GT scenario, I think I would have a very difficult time being able to control multiple objectives while staying alive, while killing you.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, it depends, because with how the table's set and all that, for me to be able to get into position to actually be able to shoot at you.
Right.
Because, I mean, there's probably going to be 2 objectives that are just kind of hidden I can't get anywhere towards out of the, average 5 or 6 that are on the board.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to really speak too much to that because I don't actually play a lot of the GT scenarios because I enjoy the open war and narrative play a lot more. So
I do have my own version. They're not quite as cheap and efficient, but they're kind of better either way. The Lictors, I got multiple squads I can do. Deploy Scramblers very easily.
Right, yeah. The word on the street is that's going to be changed anyways in the next
Either,
GT
yeah,
pack.
I can't remember because I think Warhammer Community showed off what the new Deploy Scramblers is, and I don't think it actually hurts the way that
I think it just lets it work even if you don't get them all done. So it doesn't
I think it might
penalize.
be
It's not an all or nothing.
Yeah, I can't remember what it is.
Anyway, I hope they enjoyed that. Stay tuned for more Warhammer 40k battle reports. Thanks for watching, and happy wargaming.